If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
That's such a great piece. Anyways, hey everybody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to kiss. Sweetheart to miss. Is this on? Yes, it's on. One person watching now. I'm just going to be inking, so should be relatively chill and quiet stream. If anybody wants to pop on, that's fine too. But other than that, hello, Derek Laflamme. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great night. Broken glass. That's all it is. It's broken glass. I will be here inking tediously. Tiny, hundreds, perhaps thousands of tiny pieces of broken glass. So, and hoping beyond hope that people will endeavor to enjoy me tediously inking tiny pieces of broken glass with my quill. Not with a marker, mind you, which would take probably less time and be easier.
It's a work in progress.
Because quills require a certain finesse that you don't require with a marker. And yet, I'm still going to ink every teeny tiny piece of glass with a quill. That was some quality trolling today. Thank you very much. I thought it was I think everything worked exactly as planned, except the fact that the thing came bent. I think that was a little extra bonus provided by the Postal Service. I'll thank God for that as well. Had I only thought to bend up the cover to make it look that way, that would have been an even better troll. But no, not even I am that devious. But it was good. Good times had by all. Good times had by all. I think everybody enjoyed it that was involved. I think it made some people miss the good old days, but you can never go home again. You can't go home again. These look like flies. The shapes need to vary in size and shape for it to read like glass. No, unfortunately, this is tempered glass, which means it breaks up into a billion tiny little rectangles and triangular shapes and whatnot. I know. I would have preferred not doing tempered glass, but then I realized that this would have been tempered glass, so
that was the whole point.
Oh well. Is it trolling or just practical joking? Are they the same? Oh, I don't know. That's a very good question. I guess it was a great practical joke, if you want to put it that way. I was taking advantage of a pattern of behavior. I saw Ethan stream snipe Doug when he did his unboxing or when he did his review, and I'm like, that's right. Ethan couldn't bear to not stream snipe me if I did this. So so that's what I did. I waited for him to go live, which was funny because he went live like early because he saw that I said, should I do a stream? And so he took that bait, and then I waited for him to get over 1,000 viewers before I launched my stream. And then by the time I actually started doing the unboxing, he had like 1,300 viewers on there. So everything worked like a fine-tuned piano. It was great. It was great.
I think you can save a 16-year-old.
What is a papusa? That's a. Would you ever give Ethan a hug in real life? If I could get my arms around him.
Wait, you want a light show?
Probably. I don't hate the guy. I don't hate the guy.
Fly around
I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative. I think we had a fun night. What was the troll? Watching the Browns die? Can't watch. Oh no, jalapeno milk! You didn't see it. You didn't see it. I can't spoil it for you. It is the best troll since. It's the best troll since the Ringo troll. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna have to go watch it. If I spoil it for you, it just won't be as fun. This was 4D level, 4D chess level trolling.
So is that your favorite sketch?
Dun, 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 dun. Classic. Thank you, John Malin. Thank you very much. Dun, 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 dun. John, did he play it again after you got there, or did you just see it previously?
You could probably find it.
Dun, 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 dun. Papusas are like gorditas. I've never had a gordita. I don't know what that is either. Is that something from Taco Bell? That is, right? Gorditas. I remember those from Taco Bell. I admit it was well done, Mike, and Ethan handled it well. He did. But the look on his face for a solid 10 seconds was priceless. He's just like, what is happening? He like couldn't figure it out. It's like until I said, I knew you would stream snipe me. That's when he figured it out. It was like I pulled a magic trick on a 8-year-old. It's like, where did the rabbit come from? It's glorious. Glorious. Will there be anyone flying through the window? They are flying through the window. What are you talking about? That was funny. Broken glass. Are you gonna song Rapper's Delight Night? What? Still feeling sickish, or are you better now? I am all better now. I laid down for a while, and then I got a phone call from an old friend. Talked for a really long time, and then then I ate some gyoza, and here I am. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done tonight. I tend to be my own worst enemy when it comes to planning, drawing things, wicker chairs, broken glass, things like that. But here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. Hook, line, and sinker. That is right. It's hard to get the hook out of his mouth. Breaking that glass ceiling, Mike. There's no glass ceiling, sir. There's no glass ceiling. What I said, what I own. Old friend. I don't remember calling you Mike. Well, P-Money, it wasn't you, my old friend. It was John Beatty. John Beatty is an old friend. What we discuss is private, but he had some time to waste, and so give me a call. As he does once in a blue moon. Talked a little about his friend Mike Zeck. I'm not going to tell you what we talked about either, but that was fun. Good times had by all. I think it's great you're using a quill, but dang, I'd use a pen just to get that glass done. Much more patient. It would go faster, Kevin. You got the link, Kevin, if you want to pop in. I think you're in the Blacklist Universe room. Blacklist Green Room. Blacklist Green Room. Blacklist Green Room. What I said. What? I forgot the words to the song. Oh, he sang Metallica for the longest time. I thought the line "Never free, never me" was Lemon Tree Lemonade. No. Unforgiven. Ooh. What I said, Now I forget the words. You're making me forget the words. Jeez. It's funny when you overthink things, you just forget them. Oh well. Oh guys, you guys are having a hard time seeing because I have it all. All right, I'll try to lean forward. It's just not good for my neck to be leaning forward to ink. But hey, if it's good for you guys, I'll do it. Never me. I need a different song. Just Elijah was playing that on his guitar, so that's why it's in my head. On his guitar. A boy's playing it on his guitar. I thought your live stream was a reference to Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, a really old group. Never mind. I remember Grandmaster Flash. I'm really old. I just don't remember the song Broken Glass. I feel like giving up drawing. Can you say one thing to change my mind? Do you love drawing? If you love it, then do it. If you don't love it, give up. I mean, I drew for the love of it. I still draw. That's one thing I was talking to Zach. Is he or not Zach? I was talking to Beatty, and he's saying Zach doesn't want to draw, right? I'm like, what? He's an artist. I don't understand. I do this because I love it. I don't know. But who's to judge? I'm not in his position, so maybe at some point you're just I'm so tired of it. But I draw because I love to draw. So I've always drawn because I love to draw. Even when I wasn't good, I loved to draw. So I drew. If you don't love to draw, why waste your time? If you do love to draw, then it shouldn't matter how good you are. You're going to get better by learning, right? If you don't feel like you're getting better, then get some critique. Get somebody to look at your work and tell you where you need to grow, things you need to focus on, things you need to study and learn. Gosh, am I done with the glass on this page? No, I'm not, because I actually have to do this whole shattered scene here. But you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to do all the little pieces all around first. Just because that way I don't have to think about it as much. EVS sometimes feels like he doesn't want to draw. He might have more skill than you, but I know you are more passionate. I would disagree that Ethan has more skill than me. He might have more patience than me. Like, it drives me nuts when I can't get a page done at the end of the day. Oh, hey, there's Malin. What's up, Malin?
About time. Jeez.
About time. I looked up a minute ago and you weren't there. Don't give me that.
Yes, I was. I've been in here for 84 years now.
So did you? When did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't?
Ethan told me. I wrote in the chat, Mike, but you ignored that too. I said, Mike, play it.
Oh, you know what? It's because I'm on Restream. It doesn't show all the chat.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'll play it. Hold on a second. Where are you? My channel? All right. For those who did not see it earlier, let me cue it up here. All right, do you want to see my part or the part where I got Ethan?
It doesn't matter. Whatever's one
we'll do
is
the
funniest.
part. Yeah, that's the funniest part.
So Ethan said that someone in his chat told him that you were streaming a unboxing live, and then he tuned in on that. Was that person you?
No.
Okay.
I just knew it would. I knew it would get to him.
That was my theory. All right.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
It's not the same. Swinging Cod says, Stream Snipe Mike's unboxing of Cyberprog. Is he doing it now? Is Mike unboxing Cyberprog now?
I know this is why Ethan started his stream earlier today. Because he's
so embarrassing. All right, let me see if he's doing it. You know, I think he's mad at me right now because I kind of made fun of him a little bit. Yeah, he is. All right, hold on.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to take me a bit.
Hold on. Share screen.
All right.
All right. I don't know why we're stream sniping each other all the time, but it is kind of funny. All right, here we go.
I don't know why it's so echoey on his thing.
I do too.
It's probably coming through your mic.
No, it's his.
Did I miss it?
It was on his side.
Hold
It was
on a
super
second.
echoey.
Oh.
Let me scroll backwards.
Oh, okay. So the unboxing was an
What is this
recorded
screen?
video.
What is this right here?
Hey, what'd you say, Malin?
That was a recorded video. The unboxing.
The real unboxing was a recorded video, and then just watch it. Just watch it. The Matrix, baby.
Universe, what is going on? Something light. Sure, everything that happened all the way on the other front.
Mike Miller, the box cutter. All right, hold on.
To draw. Or because
Did I miss it? Did he already open
how
it?
that goes in a bit. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but
Look at it.
in a little bit less than perfect condition. So we'll see how that goes in a bit when we get
Oh, snap.
I'm watching.
Mike's got to get
Mike's
some
watching
people.
Ethan
Mike,
watch
you would get more people if I wasn't stream sniping you. All right, here we go. Yeah, what's with the Matrix?
Did you stream cutting it open?
Good question.
Huh?
Did you cut it open?
No, I didn't cut it open.
Ethan stream snipe commencing now. Mwahaha.
Stream snipe. The stream snipe.
Just open it, Mike. How many more people? Yes, it is. It looks like a
We
chalupa.
got 92 watching now. Let's say we get up to 100 viewers before we start unboxing.
You just lost 84 viewers.
But don't stop. This is going to be good.
Oddly, the only other package I got that was more shaped than this one from all of the comics media books, literally came in a plastic bag. I mean, like the plastic bags you send t-shirts in. that's what they packaged my comic in.
This is a long troll.
So, I don't know what they were.
We got 92
Just
people watching.
enjoy.
He's waiting for
Just
100 people.
Someone went to town with the package.
He's waiting for 100.
Okay, that cardboard.
I don't know if there are people watching my stream who can jump over to his stream to get him to 100 real quick.
I knew that would happen too when I said that. Now.
That's right. Hi, Mike.
All right, 95 watching now. We need 5 more people. 5 more.
Come on now. Let's go. 100 people, Mike.
You know, I was planning on doing.
Hey, Kelsey, you'll see a little later.
Nerds in the round table tonight.
Kelsey Shannon's in there.
Nerds in the round table tonight. I'm so far behind on the page, and I really want to get it done. Hey, we're over
114 people.
we're over 100 people now. So
Let's see it.
let's do this, shall we? Who's
Yes.
ready for this?
Yeah, me. Let's go.
Kelsey Shannon. Let's see the taco.
Yeah, it's
Kelsey
Ethan
is in
sniping
the
me,
chat.
and now I'm
What
sniping
the
you.
hell did they do to that
And
package?
no, I did not do this myself.
Yes, you did,
And
Mike.
no, I don't think you did it.
Yes,
Hey,
I did.
Kelsey.
But it's medium mail. My mailbox is about this big.
Then they just shoved it in there. Look, they forced it in there.
Usually even medium mail. I
It's so funny.
Holy crap, Mike.
I know not every postal worker.
Hey, man.
is the same.
Milk it.
Wiser in Time says God did it as punishment, Mike.
So, no, for next time.
137 people watching. Mike should
Oh, bring this
Mike
up
should
full
love
screen
it
again
when
so we
we
can
do
see
that.
the expression on Ethan's face.
Might save a couple bucks.
Jonathan Tubbs says Ethan will send you a new one. LOL.
Shall
Now
we?
it's, there's no guarantee of that.
How did you do this part?
Let's see this thing.
I have another video where I actually showed
All
what I
right, so we have double corrugated.
Look at the paper.
cardboard.
The cardboard was split.
We have
I just can't wait to see his face.
How's it look?
a bag of goodies.
Those look good.
Goodies.
Those didn't get bent. Postman is an EBS fan. LOL.
Mike?
Yeah, he's been watching Comicsgate Live for like a year.
They do a bookmark in it
Yeah,
occasionally.
a sticker.
Cyberpunk Windows sticker. I guess a Windows sticker.
You know where you can stick that.
And
Those were expensive. Those were $16,000.
Holy crap.
Whatever.
Just that one
I
card.
really think I don't know.
More cards would have been better. Yeah, of course.
Packaging like this is, 'cause it
Yeah.
would be better than just sticking on.
$16,000. That's what it costs.
That is all that is
That's
in
insane.
here.
About $1 a pack, I think. It's crazy.
Yes, that'll get cost.
I think he goes to the wrong manufacturer.
What is this?
Oh, wait, here goes. Ah!
It's Lone Star. No, no.
It's confused right now.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
I knew you.
He doesn't get it.
Look at that.
It took me a second.
I just realized this troll.
Yeah, let's see.
That was the best troll I've seen all year. I mean,
Nicely done, Mike. Very good.
You can get this along with the second book, along with Monster Hunt. as well.
How happy Mike is.
It's really, really great. You can get signed, unsigned, you can get all of this great stuff.
How does Mike get on my show again? This is how, everyone. Good job. Good job.
bravo.
Thank you so much for your.
Very good job, Mike.
People watching this, Ethan. I did not send this on purpose.
Okay.
I did get Cyberpunk.
You were-
It did actually come in perfect condition,
Oh.
so don't worry about sending me another one.
So you did, so you lied, Mike. You did bend that package
That is
yourself.
Trollmaster.
I did not. I did not bet it.
The box cutter reporting in.
Yeah, I don't think we heard you.
Well done, dude. Well done. I'll give you a plug for that.
So
We're,
that's that. I played a little later. I played my sort of in. Oh no, I played it before. I think. Well, anyways, that's not necessary.
No, you replayed
So
it.
when Ethan watched it, was he watching it recorded?
No, he watched it live.
No, this was all happening
Oh, okay.
live, man. It was
Yeah.
awesome. I
Kelsey,
was laughing my ass off. I thought that was so funny, man.
that was good stuff.
It totally got me, man. I was totally expecting to see Cyberfrog pop out of there, and I was like, "Huh? Yeah, what?"
It
Yeah,
was like a magic trick.
that's awesome. See, that's the best Mike right there. Mike, if only you could be like that all the time, funny,
I am all-
endearing. Man, that's you at your best, Mike.
Oh, thank you, John. Well-read user for Canadian $5 says, "Does it really serve a purpose to add fuel to this fire? Aren't you mad at EVS because he told you to chill about gay people? Petty, forgive and forget." Thank you for the $5, well-read user. I will take that under consideration. I won't really, but
Jeez. You should.
Good times.
Good stuff, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to come give you props for that. That was excellent. Well,
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've watched it like 4 times now. The wife just laughs her freaking butt off. She's so funny. But yeah, they really crushed that thing in my mailbox, but somehow or another, it survived.
Yeah,
And I sold it for $300.
$300.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
Nice.
Cyberfrog sketch on the inside cover.
Yeah, somebody want to buy mine for $300? I might be able to get another one.
well, you gotta do a good promotion like Mike did for that.
Oh, that's true.
See that book becomes legend now. It's a meme now.
True. Yeah.
That is correct.
I'm not gonna get rid of mine. I like this one. I got a nice little comic gate section growing on my shelf.
Well, I have another one coming too, so I figured they might both come in the same package. That would have saved him some shipping, but whatever. Kentron Yad says, "Trolling works 1 out of 10 times. This was the one time, and it was great." Are you kidding me? This was only my second greatest troll.
What was the first one?
The Mike Waringo cover.
The wearing page being burned.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So,
Kentron then says, "Kelsey, your Nora's Saga art looks amazing. Can't wait for my Allegiance books."
thank you. Yeah.
I was backer number 97, by the way.
Oh, thank you. 97.
Yep.
In the
Or
top 100.
94 or 97, something like that.
I think I'm number. What's the last number you got on yours? I was a little late to the game. But, I got the double pack because I missed the first one. I tried to get it the first time, and it wouldn't let me do it.
What?
Yeah, I think it was my old computer. But as soon as I got the new computer, it'll let me do it. So
Blaming the computer. I see.
oh, you're right. I really just detest you, and I hate your work and how you have your family around you all the time.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. So did you get back on stream, Kelsey, or
No, I guess I didn't.
Bounced earlier?
Yeah, I didn't get back fast enough. I had to take a friend to give him a ride home from work. But I tried to get back on time, but they were all done. But it was a fun show. We're now up to what are we on?
I don't know. I could put it.
I think
14
12,000 by the time we're done with the show. Yeah.
14,617. I think. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're over halfway now.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's practical to set goals that high, especially for something with such a large investment. But there's an energy, and it's fun when you can hit that, in your first hours, or your first day.
Yeah,
So
I hit my.
If you would have set that
goal.
at 14,000, or even if you would have set it at 15,000, Ethan probably would still be streaming right now until that thing hit 15,000, because that would have been doable and exciting and fun. But yeah, 25. That's
He might have been just nervous about it being 3 books and trying to print that. I mean, this is all still like a learning game, and we've learned a lot from watching all you guys do it. And he's currently learning, on Red Rooster. So this is still just a learning process. But thank goodness you guys have been through almost every trial you can imagine. So
yeah, we'll be your test subject.
Well, everybody was rushing me into doing something. They're like, "When are you going to do your book?" I'm like, I'm observing, I'm watching, I'm seeing everything, seeing how it works. I'm a very slow mover in regards to making decisions like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric Weathers asked me if I was excited for this campaign. I was like, no, that's not. No, I mean, it makes me nervous. Like all this. Even though I'm like 3.5 pages away from finishing my book, and 5 pages away from finishing coloring on Bass Reeves. I mean, we're done basically. So it's just it's, I don't know. But I say I wasn't looking forward to it, but I gotta admit, I'm energized. I am so energized today. So.
Nice.
This has been a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, David said.
Yeah, launching campaigns, man. It's a roller coaster because I mean, the first one, Jawbreakers, was that one I was really concerned with because I was, I mean, there was a lot on the line with that one. If it would not have hit its funding, it would have been, destruction for me and Richard. But even though now there's a little bit more of a track record, I admit I've done 3 campaigns now, and each time I'm still like, oh, I hope this does well, because it's just like, you don't know, and people will, through the power of the internet, they will try to use it against you if they're not like, blowing the roof off type stuff.
Could someone please go donate $1 to my campaign so it's not 6606? That would be great. I would really appreciate it. I actually went there to find yours. What is it? Is it called Allegiance or is it the individual titles?
Yeah, Allegiance.
Allegiance Founders Edition bundle.
That's a weird name.
Hey, real quick, Comics Legend. Yeah, they're at the Jungle Comics are at what's his name? Chuck's. He might be sending them back already. So yeah, it's being done. We're still trying to fulfill Jungle Comics, believe it or not. Well, I'm not. I'm still fielding questions about it. But
yeah, so is Chuck. Chuck was on my show last week, and people are asking about that. He's like, I finished my part a long time ago.
Yeah, that's been my story. But it's like, I can't let these guys hang out here. So I'm gonna keep doing what I can do. Just if I don't even have a copy. I don't have a copy. So. I send my copy to someone, but I don't have one. So I got to see it on some other people's streams when they were looking at it.
Michael Lynch asked, did Ethan take down that stream? It was a good one, especially for mission. Usually a stream that length, it was like 3.5, 4 hours. It takes time to process before it shows back up. So I don't know if he took it down, but it might just be processing.
Yeah, it's probably up.
Comics Bear says, aloha, Mike. Hail, Malin, and howdy, Kelsey. We all get our own greetings. That's nice.
Kevin Sharp's in there. I know that name.
I know. Kevin, come on in. The water's fine.
Yeah, I got to dip out in a minute.
All right. Well, here, pitch your book. Which one's yours? Are you coloring all of them?
No. I'm coloring that one, Bass Reeves, and I'm penciling, inking, and coloring.
Yeah, that's what I was. Sorry to interrupt you. David said he just got a tablet, so he should be able to come on at some point in the near future.
He's entering into the future.
We'll see if he does.
I need to go out there and teach this guy Photoshop because
dang it, that looks so freaking good, Kelsey. You're killing me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Ethan played your trailer too.
Oh, did it?
Kelsey? Yeah, after you left. Yep.
I found out afterwards, one of my buddies told me, he goes, by the way, statistics show that people only watch about 30 seconds of those videos. And I'm like, why it's a minute 30 seconds? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Next time.
People have
Billy,
no.
Billy, you can, but it's I think it's a $40 thing. You get a poster, a shirt, the book, all kinds of stuff. You can just back me, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, and you
I
can
back
go
the
in and-
$65. I back the $65 tier because that's a lot of everything. So if you guys are back, if you don't have 65 right now, as much as it would be great for you to back now, but do consider getting that $65 tier.
And as you check out, you have about 12 options for add-ons. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But keep in mind you have to keep scrolling to the right because you can only see like 3 or 4 options at a time. So
yeah, I don't know much about all the perks. I'm I'm playing this game of like, I got so many things to do. Each of us have so many things to do, and we're trying to like focus on what our task is. So like, I have like zero brain power for the other stuff, but I probably should familiarize myself with what's going on.
hey,
I've
Edwin,
been
can you
looking
put
at
the
it for the
link?
last 2 weeks, huh?
Edwin, can you put the link in the chat, please?
Oh, hey, Edwin. Yeah, so Nora's Saga, this is, I'm really terrible at like synopsises, but the young girl who's having a hard time with life and work and dealing with home life, and she's feeling peer pressure and whatnot. And I don't want to spoil it, but she ends up in a Norse realm. She's and surrounded by Vikings, and there's kind of a whole thing about how she gets there and what it's all about. But it's a learning experience and a trial that she has to overcome to get back home. But it also helps her, realize, what the kind of things that she was doing beforehand. Like a Wizard of Oz type of thing. When
Right.
you were there and you were there. No, it's not like that, but but she goes on this adventure and then she learns more about herself and more about her life and who the
What's
person
important.
she truly is. Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Well,
Alice in Wonderland, that's another one Nick brought up, Nick Sonoda.
is
Are
this
you related to Kenichi Sonoda?
no.
No. Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. We're all related at some point.
Yeah. Brother.
My cousin Kelsey over there.
I mean,
So-
we are. What do they say, that there's more genetic difference between one tree to another than there is between human beings? What's the
Oh, really?
something like that? Yeah, that we're very, very close. All humans.
Yeah. Is this the best work of your career, Kelsey?
I think so. I mean, what's amazing to me is that before all this happened, I was hitting what I felt like was my peak. I was doing 2 years ago. I was doing 2 books a month, and nobody was buying them. And I had no idea what was going on. I did notice a shift that that things just weren't going well. But I'm like, how is it that I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm just now hitting like the height of it's not that my art, I think the art is better than I've done before, but it's also coming easier. And I think that's part of reaching kind of a peak is being able to produce what's in your head,
And not struggling for finding a voice and a style.
Yeah, and I watch a lot of guys like you who you make it very effortless. John also makes it fairly effortless. And I know you guys are still struggling, but you have your instrument is well sharpened, and you're to use Mike's job as a metaphor, you're Benihana. Your instrument is sharp. Do you still work there?
Keep your knives sharp.
Did you work there, or was that just kind of like a weird?
That was a joke.
Oh well, what were you doing? Was that at home?
No, I had a freaking Japanese headband I used to wear. I don't know where I put it though. And
Like Daniel's son.
yeah, and people just started saying I worked at Benihana's for some reason.
It kind of fit. I actually thought that for a long time. I was like, "Yeah, that's good. Gets out of the house, gets to do some stuff."
Yeah.
I had a job at a movie theater when I was
Yeah, me too.
in my 20s. I was a projectionist. I ended up training to be a projectionist, but years later, after I'd already started in comics, I really considered getting a job again, just to get out of the house and have some fun and be around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's just impossible. There's
So they literally had you just doing was it like a multiplex or something?
It was Lowe's. It was a Lowe's, and it was one of the biggest theaters I'd ever seen. And I started as just cleaning the theaters. Then they moved me into the kitchen. We made a lot of food there, and eventually they wanted me to make me a manager. But I was like, hell no. You can give me the pay, but I don't want the responsibility. And then they needed a projectionist. I guess they were like, you got any interest in that? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I'd go around in the morning and set all the morning shows, and they have a timer, and I'd set the timer, and then I'd go to the desk up in the projection booth and go draw my comics. Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah, I worked in a movie theater when I was 17. But yeah, there were only six projectors, so it was like a $1.50 movie theater. So pretty much everybody just had every job. It's like,
we had 14.
You go be the projectionist for the next 3 hours. It's like,
oh jeez. We had 14 screens.
Dang. So you were like changing stuff.
And we had this atrium down the middle, so you have to go down the stairs on one end of the house, go across the atrium, and up the stairs of the other side of the house to do the other side. So it was a real pain in the ass. I was like, can you make like a catwalk or something? Yeah, good time though. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did too. Real normal jobs can be fun.
I was a projectionist when episode 1 came out.
Oh, really?
We got to see it early.
I was a
We were
projectionist.
so excited that we had
Batman came out.
What, the 89 one?
Yep.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that was
old.
That was good times, man. I was in high school.
Okay, I'll do you one better. I was projecting this when the Final Frontier came out. For John.
Well,
no, not the Final Frontier. Undiscovered Country.
Well, that's a better one than Final. No. Yeah, that's a way better one than Final Frontier, right? Wasn't in Undiscovered Countries the one that
Spock's brother, I believe.
Nicholas Meyer directed. He's the guy that did the second one, Khan.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's the one where Kirk kicks the guy in the knees because that's where his balls are.
Oh, that's the one he made. Okay, I'm thinking of the one. Undiscovered Country is the one where the Klingon delegates get whacked at the beginning.
Yeah. Like their homeworld's dying or something like that.
Yeah, I like that one. But I like Kirk in that too, because he's like, the Klingons are dying, and he's like, let them die. And I was saying, when all this Comicsgate crap started, and everybody's like, they're ruining Spider-Man, and I'm like, let them die.
I had it.
You gotta,
said it, and I had it.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Let them die. I'm gonna have to get.
I'm
gonna have to get the StreamYard thing just so I can play with all those clips.
I might have to delete that now because I don't think I'll ever use it that perfectly again.
It was there just for me.
It was, right?
No, you can use it again. Anytime someone's getting mad, you're getting mad at someone, you can say, let them die.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's terrible.
That's terrible. That's life. John, are you working?
A scoop of vanilla ice cream. Let them die.
Yeah, I'm drawing right now.
Me too. I'm drawing broken glass. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I've been seeing that like for 2 days now, or what was it today? We've been drawing this broken glass for a while.
Yep.
How many more pages you got left?
This is page 33, so
Of what?
15? 33 or 48.
Oh, yeah. That's like an old school graphic novel.
That's right.
I miss those days. You remember like Gotham by Gaslight and, you know, the Jungle Adventure Wolverine that Walt Simonson did with Mignola. You know, these little, actually both of those were Mignola. Those little standalone, you know, 48 page generally. Oh man, I got a ton of them.
Yeah, like
The Alien Salvation, which is excellent.
Oh, the Havoc Wolverine.
Yeah. Have you read Salvation? I think you would really dig it, Mike.
I remember.
It's written by Dave Gibbons and drawn by Mignola. And
No, I don't think I have. I was not a big Mignola fan when I was younger.
well, Dave Gibbons just knocked it out of the park, and it's a guy who's part of a crew of a spaceship that's transporting, they don't know, aliens, of course, the xenomorph, and he's like a man of faith in the middle of these pirates, basically these like rogue guys, and then of course the ship crash lands on a planet, and he's confronted by, you know, tons of trials that test his faith and his the strength of his character and all kinds of stuff. It's just such a well-written story. Great stuff. Yeah, Dave Gibbons. I didn't know he could write, and I read that. I was like, is this the same guy? Amazing. Guy should be writing more.
Yeah. Let's see. Meltdown. Yeah, that's the Wolverine Havoc, right? Meltdown.
Wolverine Havoc. Is that the one that John P. Leon did?
I forget. It was like painterly style.
Wolverine Havoc. I'm trying to remember that. I can look it up. We got the damn internet. Wolverine.
At least I remember the covers being painterly. The interior might have been a little, I don't know. Something about it reminded me of.
Oh, yeah. That's John J. Muth and Kit Williams.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a watercolor. Yeah. Yeah, the Wolverine, the hair was really weird because it looked like that insane clown posse something or another. You know, with the, you know, the arcs. Yeah, I'm very particular about my Wolverine hair. I like the Mark Silvestri Wolverine is probably my favorite. Well, next to Buscema. Buscema is probably my favorite. That was one of the first comics I ever saw was that Wolverine in the black costume.
What? With the like ninja costume?
Yeah, the number one.
Oh, I hated that
card.
Well, I didn't know any better. Like I had a friend of mine who was all into comics, and I like to draw, but I drew trucks and airplanes and crap like that. And I'd go over to his house to play G.I. Joe and stuff, and he had like a shelf with just stacks of comics, and I'd just go over there and grab like a handful, you know, grip off of the shelf, and we'd go eat apples and cheese on his porch and read, and he would read comics, and I would just be looking at the pictures, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to get into the whole story, you know, the whole comic book. You know, I was just an art guy.
Yeah.
Cool art.
Yeah, I would leave. I left X-Men when John Romita Jr. came on because I loved Paul Smith so much.
Oh, dude, he was. Yeah, Paul Smith. He was like the highest paid guy in comics for a while, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? I don't know.
I think during that time he was making a mint. I got a funny story about him. A buddy of mine. I'm not going to tell you who he is because you know I can tell you later. But you probably heard this story. But my buddy got to go over to Paul Smith's house,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna totally like fail this story. I'm trying to think of a funny way to tell it. Anyway,
In
he,
Thousand Oaks.
huh?
His house in Thousand Oaks.
Oh, I have no idea, but like I just remember that the main part of the story is he like pulled out like a blunt or something and like started smoking weed, and he's like, you want some? And he's like, and I was like, oh, that's why he takes forever to do everything.
That's why it takes JJ Kirby forever to do anything.
Yes, JJ Big Pothead.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah, dude. I don't think he can draw unless he's stoned.
What has he been doing? I haven't seen him around in a while.
I don't know. He's been doing some party planning or some crap, and
Party
yeah,
planning?
I need to get him on my show. Get it. He was on. I interviewed him one time, or not interviewed him. We just kind of had a hangout. Dude, everybody loved him. He's so gregarious and funny, and we need to get him on this.
Is he not doing comics?
I don't know if he's doing anything legitimately. Like, he probably picks up jobs here and there or whatever, but it's like, dude, he's so talented and he's got so much, so many great ideas.
That's like Strowman, man. That guy just like stopped and went and became a plumber or something.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Freaking, I just got off the phone with John Beatty, and he was talking about Mike Zeck and how he doesn't like to draw.
Oh, man.
You're Mike Zeck.
Yeah.
Draw.
I guess he burned himself out early on because he
Yeah.
was so good. He did some magical work. Yeah, Beatty's a great guy. I like Beatty a lot.
Yeah.
And my boy Craig Zablo, Beatty's friend, the Stallone Zone guy. I love Zablo.
I don't know him.
Oh, you don't? You can't believe you know Beatty and you don't know Zablo. Those guys are attached at the hip.
I always see him attached to Zeck's hip.
Beatty's hilarious. I used to ask him about Michael Golden. And
Yeah.
He told me this story that was great once. He's like, he talks about how Golden is real curt, like if he doesn't want to talk, he'll just tell you. And he went over to his house all excited one day and knocking on his door, and Golden opened the door. It was like, not now. I'm like, why did you even open the door?
That's funny.
Golden, I was so nervous meeting that guy.
Yeah.
Tell us what you thought about episode 1. When I first saw it, that was the story of the projectionist. We stayed till 2 a.m. to watch it as it was opening the next day, and we were all so pumped because we actually went to the another theater like a few weeks before that to go see the teaser trailer. And it was so good. That teaser trailer was great. And we stayed up till 2 a.m. And by 4 a.m. or whenever it was over, we were just walking out of there like zombies. Just like, what in the hell did we just see? But I've grown to really appreciate it, though.
Really?
Yeah, more.
Oh.
Like, I don't like the kid. He's just a kid. I'm not going to like throw him under the bus or nothing. But I don't like that part of it. But I love the design. It's real elegant, very classy looking. That guy.
I didn't like about that because it didn't feel like Star Wars.
But see,
I understand what they're going back to the more elegant time.
Yeah, but they got there, right? In the
and all that stuff. But
in the 3 movies, they got there, right? It was like through war, they lost all that craftsmanship. It's just like how we have here, and before World War II. There was a great deal of craftsmanship in houses and, vehicles and everything, and now since then it's very much, straight out of the box, cookie cutter kind of, every house is a square, so I think he was doing a kind of subtle. Huh?
I said rows of houses that are all the same.
I forget what nervously saying.
You forget what?
I forget you nervously sing.
No, it's just you bring something up that
Oh,
in the song. So Rows of Houses that are all. It's from the Monkees.
oh,
Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Never mind.
I didn't watch that show much.
Oh, really? Oh,
No,
I'm not old like you, Mike.
he is. Kelsey, you're my. Wait, how old are you, Kelsey?
44, I think, in November.
Yeah, he's only 4 years younger than me.
43, 44. Yeah, I watched it. I watched a little bit of it, but I was very much into the Batman. Why those were all of those were
Yeah. Heck
Uh,
yeah.
but the Batman.
Yeah, but Mike had a 2-year age difference when all that was happening, so he was absorbing it at a different rate, or maybe a 4-year age difference. What are
Wait,
you like?
how old are
40?
4 for him.
48?
I'm 48.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
John's
old
42.
man.
we're all in the same.
Not true.
John's 41.
Not
How old?
true.
John's 43.
My age is a mystery and will remain so. Thank you.
Why do people have a thing about their age? I love getting older. I love it.
I just try to keep my stuff a little private. A
I
little
just
bit on
hope
the
to
DL.
continue
Nothing
getting
wrong with
older.
that. Huh?
I said I just hope to continue getting older.
Yeah, same here.
Not me. I want to die at a reasonable age when at the height of my popularity and career.
Right. As long as you don't say you want to leave a good-looking corpse.
No, that's impossible at this point.
I want to get to the peak of my physical perfection and then die.
Oh hell no! No, I like. There's a comedian that says, "When I die, I want to be like sick and like, I don't want to be like in good health when I die. That'll just piss me off."
Did either of you guys watch Joker yet?
Not yet.
Nay.
I
It's
want to
good.
talk about it, but I want to talk about it with people who've seen it.
It's
I've
good.
already heard about it. I already know how it ends. Go ahead.
Yeah, I listened to all the spoilers. So.
No, I just want to talk about talk about it with people who've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't seen it, kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I may actually do some kind of review. So, some people were asking we want to see your views on things. And I'm like, oh, Jesus,
I think I'm going to do a review without even seeing it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Review the reviews.
Yeah.
I wonder
Next
if I
level, right?
want to download a pirate copy and review that. So I comment on the poor picture quality and the 1x bet ads rolling down it the whole time.
Yeah. You're going to download it. Don't get it from this torrent site.
Mhm.
What if you started reviewing torrent sites?
That'd be fun. No. That's a great way to get the spotlight on you. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, there are some guys who SWC. Yeah, SWC guys, they reviewed Lone Star, and it's just like an hour and a half of just pure vulgarity, and they constantly admit that they have a stolen copy of it.
That kind of people.
I'm just like, you guys are funny. They I don't know if they really hated it, but they pretended like they hated every single thing about it. Like anything you could possibly comment on, they were just trashing it.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's actually pretty entertaining.
You want me to review your book?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want me to review yours, Malin?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I want honest reviews, man. If I can, if there's something I can do better, I want to do it better.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to do that. Malin's. I like his a lot. I had to read it again to do a real review. But
Oh, is there another super chat? Hold on.
You can review Project Thunder when that comes out.
Jalapeno Milk for $2 says DNQ this week. Anything that would get Kelsey on. Kelsey,
yeah, I'm coming. By the way, yeah.
what do you want to do?
I
We just did Joker, so we can't do that again.
don't know.
Oh, Mike. Sounds so sad.
I know.
I want to review want to review Ben's book Asgard because I really love this stuff. But one of my big problems is that I don't know which book to start on. There's no numbers.
Really?
Even on the inside, like I looked really hard to find out which book do I start with.
So he had 2 books.
Yeah, yeah, 2 books,
and no idea which should be first.
Yeah,
well, that's not too bad. I believe when I did Nitrogen for Rob that there were 2 issues and he made them both number 1s.
That wasn't calculated.
Well, he knows number 1s sell better, John.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he did it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but that is how my memory serves, is that's what he did.
And then later say, that was an oversight.
Hey, got a welcome new member, Peter Sharon. Thank you for joining, Peter. Now we only need like 13 more members to get more emojis.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And we'll do another Kelsey emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, all you have is this shut up Malin emoji.
I can't do any more drunk streams. I have to do like mildly tipsy streams.
Unrelated Coma, how do you find a review channel that has less than 300 subscribers? Liam Gray posted it to Twitter, and for some reason, I still don't understand the correlation. He was trying to say that a bunch of people hate me, and so he posted that to Twitter, tagged me in it, and apparently those guys hate me. So I'm not sure what
he probably means people like Nasser.
Nasser hates me? No, he doesn't.
Pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure Nasser hates your guts, Mike.
No, he doesn't.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure he doesn't.
Well, maybe not.
Peter upgraded. Well, thank you for upgrading, but darn it. Unrelated Coma says appeal to popularity fallacy. Jiminy Cricket says, please, Nasser loves Mike. John's just jealous because he's not Malin Militia anymore.
Oh, believe me, it's not jealousy.
Lee Monger Bear says he still never received his wolf's milk. John, what's wrong with your wolf's milk delivery?
I was going to say come to my door, but I don't want anyone coming to my door. Come to my house. Let me help you out. No, not at all.
Nasser loves Nasser, says Wilberforce Wooster.
That sounds true.
Space Owlian says, I like the Wolverine Punisher Ghost Rider book that John Romita Jr. did. Really the only work of his I liked. I liked his oh gosh darn it, what was it? He did some I like his newer stuff. Like I just hated his X-Men stuff because it looked like he was trying to be John Romita, or he was trying to be Paul Smith and failing. But when his style got grittier and kind of dirtier, oddly, that's when I started liking it. Do you like Junior? JR? Not a fan?
I mean, I appreciate what he does, but he's just not very, I don't know, he's not slick.
No. Yeah.
I had a JR Spider-Man poster on my wall, and my wife wanted me to take it down because she said it looked like a kid drew it. So like, take that Spider-Man. Because I was moving posters around, and she's like, take that Spider-Man down. It looks like a kid drew it. Okay.
How about Ron Garney?
Not a big fan. I mean, I remember the name. I'm gonna look up a Ron Garney piece. real quick.
How about Doug Mankey?
Oh, he did that weird looking Daredevil.
Oh, Garney?
No, these are all like, I don't know. These aren't like flashy guys because I know flashy
He
guys.
just like flashy.
Yeah, I like stuff that sells.
Y'all looking at my chair? Don't look at my chair.
Chair stream.
My chair back in its place under my ass.
There's a really good Savage Conan cover by Ron Garney, though.
Oh, I love
Looks
Ron.
like a might have been a sketch cover. It looks awesome.
But y'all don't like Ron?
I do.
Malin doesn't like Ron?
No.
No, I don't have anything against him. Just whatever. It's not like some dude I follow, but I'm looking at this Conan stuff and it looks pretty.
He's doing a killer job. He did a great job on Daredevil right before that. He did a long run.
Yes.
He's been doing this
Fantastic stuff.
He's been doing this computer stuff. But what's great about Ron is that his stuff is so loose and energetic. Like it looks like he's just drawing it like this.
That Daredevil stuff, it's like if Frank Miller like really knew structure.
Yeah, right. Dude, he knows his anatomy and everything. It's so perfect. Ron Garney, like I remember I wasn't a big Captain America fan. Yeah, okay, Ron Garney Cap was great. It was, and that was also Cecil's new best friend. What's his name? The a-hole suing or that's being sued. What am I thinking of? That stupid writer.
Zayd? Oh, Wade.
Wade, yeah, he might. But like, and there was this great moment, and Zach actually spotlighted. What's hilarious is he does these shows, and I'm like, that's like such a pinnacle book for me. He's like right on the same, doing the same stuff. Every book he's hit has been like a big deal for me. So it must be a big deal for more people. But he mentioned this one Cap book that nailed me. It got me. It was. He was saving these sailors from a submarine that was being attacked by Hydra, I think, and he pulls some guys out of the escape thing as the submarine's crashing into the bottom of the ocean, and he's swimming up to the top as fast as he can, and the sailors are running out of breath, and he loses his shield. Or I think he has to grab someone, and he makes a choice. He's got to get his shield or get the guy, and he gets the guy, of course. So he loses his shield, and he gets up to the life raft, and the Cap's like, "Oh man, thanks for helping us." He's like, "No problem." It's like and the guy's like, "Well, it looks like it's going to be a hot one. I hope we get rescued soon." And Cap's like, "It's no problem. I come equipped with shade." And he reaches back to get his shield and realizes it's not there, and he's like, it's just this moment of like loss that was so well done, and then I kind of gave up Cap until First Avenger, and that movie damn near made me cry. I was like, I get this guy is awesome, and I liked him more when he was the little scrawny kid jumping on grenades and stuff, and I was like, oh, my man. Man, love this kid. Yeah, Cap, man. I'm a big fan of Cap now.
Wait, you're a big fan of Fascist Cap?
Fascist Cap? I don't know that one. Is he? Oh, just
turned out he'd been working for Hydra this whole time.
Jesus, I don't pay attention to that. I haven't read a comic since like the 90s. I've read a couple, but yeah, man, I don't remember. No, I really like Kelsey.
Yeah.
What, from the Ron Garney thing?
You've just won a friend.
Good. I like Kevin Sharp, man. It's so fun seeing everybody pop up. All these names I've seen, for so many years, and it's just funny who pops in. Like Butch is doing one of our books, The Futurists. It's in that campaign. And I'm like, Butch. I call him Juice, man. Of course. But it's like Geis, I think. I prefer Juice. And he used to be Jackson Juice, right? Like, I think his real name is Jackson.
What?
Or is that it? I used to think they were brothers, Jackson and Butch Juice. But it's the same guy.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, man, that guy's he's been around since the 80s.
Yeah, yeah. What was he doing back then? I can't even remember.
Shoot, man. I have this vivid memory of him doing Iron Fist, but I don't, or yeah, Iron Fist is the dude in the yellow Bruce Lee guy, right?
Yep. Green.
Yeah, I have this vivid memory of him doing that, but I'm thinking that was what is that guy's name? He's Galusi, Galassi, Paul Galassi.
Oh, Gacy.
Yeah, I think he did the Iron Fist run I'm thinking of.
Hmm.
But I don't know, Butch. He's just all over the place. I'd look in a Marvel Comics Presents, and he's in that. You know, I'm reading Iron Man, and he's in that. You know, I'm reading. You know, he's a I don't know. Jobber is kind of a nasty word in comics, I think. But
Pinch hitter.
yeah, I mean, that's been what I do for ages. So
Yeah, that's what I was too.
yeah.
For until last,
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
Same here. Yeah, what's hilarious is like I was like nothing really happened to me, but I just noticed work was thinning out. You know.
Yeah.
What's
Well, you're not from Brazil, Kelsey.
Yeah, no. Argentina was the last big thing.
Oh, was it?
Was Rizzo and all his crew. Those guys are just brilliant. I love them. They're so sweet too. Just great. Like Rizzo didn't even speak English the first time I met him in San Diego, and we hit it off. And dude's married, and I'm like, there was this chick dressed as Wonder Woman, and I was trying to get her to come to the party that night, and he totally jumps in there and starts macking on her, like in Spanish, you know, pardon my French. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? You can't do that. You're married. You know, but anyway, the next year or even 2 years from then, I show up and he just comes bounding over with a bunch of people and he remembers my name. He's like, Kelsey. And his English was like perfect. You know, and he's like rubbing my head, you know, he's like having to stand up, you know. Yeah, just a great guy, Rizzo. This is what sucks, man. I got all these stories, and because my time in comics, even though it was on the steady decline, you know, I didn't actually break in until it pretty much collapsed. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was, I think, you know, when I got in and I was taking any job I can get, the Image was.
When did you start?
My first published gig was probably 93, maybe.
Well, I started in 92. I wouldn't say that was.
Yeah, but
92, 93 was peak, I guess. But.
Well, what were you doing though?
92, I was at Malibu, and then I did Cable number 12.
See, I was doing pinups for Hart Fisher, you know.
Oh. Yeah, then I jumped over to DC and I did Triumph, the miniseries. I was supposed to be the artist on Aztec. I don't know if you remember that book. It was Mark Miller and Grant Morrison. It was Mark Miller's first book. And it was taking him so long to get a script. I just went and I talked to Jim Lee and I'm like, dude, I got a book at DC, but I'd rather work here if you've got regular work for me. And so he marched me over to, what was his name? Chris
Tucker.
No. Chris Peterson? Is that it? The old editor-in-chief?
Yeah, Chris Peterson. Yeah, whatever.
I think so.
Scott Peterson.
Scott Peterson. That's it.
I forget.
I don't know.
But he's like, you know, hey, can we start getting Mike regular work? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So he got me a little bit to start off, I went and I quit Aztec. And then like 2 freaking weeks later, Peterson quits and Mike Heisler takes his job, and Heisler freaking hated me. And so I gave up the Aztec job, and then I didn't even want to go in, and I'm not going to be like, Jim, I know Heisler hates me, but make him give me work.
That comic reminds me of what's his name, Dr. J and the J Team. Like, have you ever seen Aztec, the Ultimate Man?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I had a totally different costume. That was designed, I think, by Grant Morrison.
Oh,
and I hated it. I hated the look of that costume. I still hate it. And I totally redesigned it to look like it had more real Aztec sort of flavor. It was more of a sort of Aztec version of what's that one from Exo Man of War?
I don't remember that one. I remember Exo. I don't remember the Aztec guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because it didn't happen. I quit the book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, you were like that was skirting the mainstream at that point. You know, like I was working in outlaw comics and stuff like that. Dude, I thought you and Mike Millar were the same dude. Huh?
Mark Miller.
Yeah, I thought you were the same dude. And it didn't dawn on me that his name was Mark,
Yeah.
But I had a buddy of mine who was a huge fan of yours, and he had like all your comics, and he was and then I know your name really well, and then I saw he came out like years later and was making a big splash at Marvel. I think when they were doing that zombie stuff? I don't know. I don't remember, but I just remember seeing his name everywhere, and I thought it was you. I was like, oh, I guess he's turned writer. Like good for him.
That's funny. Yeah, but how funny would that have been? Because it was his first book at DC. It would have been my second book at DC, and Mark Miller and Mike Miller in the same book.
That would have been, yeah. But his is AR, right? Yours is.
Yeah. It's still pronounced Miller.
Yeah, nobody knew his name was Miller for the longest time. It was always pronounced Mark Millar.
So that's how he's pronounces it, Miller?
Yeah.
Because that's how
it's Miller.
That's the only reason I say Millar was because I kept saying Mark Miller, and they would say Millar. What are we in California? You can't change your name like that. I want to be Kelsey.
Yeah.
Actually, people call me Chelsea. I'm like, I don't see a CH in my name. Chelsea. Why do they do that?
I don't know. I don't care what people call me. They can call me whatever they want.
Well, I don't either. It's just weird. I don't look at Zach there and say Zach Richmond.
How do you know it's not Zach?
It might be Zachmo.
It's spelled Archibald Leach, but it's pronounced Throat Wobbler Mangrove.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and go chill, watch a movie.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good one, Costa.
Thanks for stopping in.
Guys, see you guys in the chat later.
Later.
How do I turn this off? All right.
Oh, Kelsey.
Yeah, I'm looking at like an interior page by Ron Garney. I'm not loving it. Looks like Vertigo.
For what? Daredevil?
No, for Conan. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
How about Terry Nord?
Mike, slow down. Slow down, Mike.
Oh, you brought up Conan.
I mean, let's deal with one artist at one time. Let's make a point here.
All right. You do your thing.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll be head down drawing until then. Believe me when I tell you. It's so funny. He called me a nervous singer.
Oh, Kelsey. Yeah, that's weird.
Not nervous.
Never thought of.
I just sing.
Never thought that was why you sung.
My cable issue is trash. It was the first thing I'd ever penciled. First issue I'd ever actually penciled. I'd done like, some stuff here and there for Malibu, some covers, some fill-in stuff. But cable number 12 was my first actual full issue of anything, I think.
The very first page I ever drew for Marvel was a double-page spread of classic Cable in his classic gear. It was in an issue of Cable Deadpool 42, I think. 42 or 44, something like that. I split art duties on that. Yeah, that issue. Yeah. It's all right. I had my buddy Dash color me.
You do not like this artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Vertigo. It's not slick.
It's not clean, but I like it.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone, like Kelsey, whatever, even me, I understand you guys having like an appreciation for what he's doing, but I mean, that's what happens with artists getting older. Just, I don't know. It starts turning into just phoned in crap. Oh, but
look up his
he
Daredevil.
did so much. He did so much with so little.
Look up his Daredevil stuff.
Yeah, I'm aware of the Daredevil stuff. That's where I remember seeing him from. Yeah, he was doing like a Frank Miller thing. And even that, it's like it wasn't even as good as Frank Miller. Like, yeah, he's a better draftsman. Like, his anatomy and all that stuff's in order, but he wasn't even pulling off like the high contrast on the same level. Let me, Ron Garney. And maybe that's the fault of adding color. Rod Garney, Daredevil.
That's not a bad idea. Black Canary for Drawn and Quartered.
Black Canary.
She's part of
DC. Why? Does she have a movie or something? What's going on?
Birds of Prey.
Oh, is that a TV show?
I think that's the Harley Quinn thing. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
Oh, the Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really did Harley.
Yeah,
Harley
like he's all right, man, but he's not even like Alex Maleev. Hold on, let me show you what I'm looking at now. There we go. Okay. This cover on the right.
Yeah.
It's okay stuff. It's just, I'm not in love with it, man.
Eddie Winkler for $2 says his Moon Knight stuff is pretty good.
All right. Well, let me look at one more Ron Garney thing. I'll look up Moon Knight. Give me 1 second. Give him one more chance. And again, he's not bad. It's just it does nothing for me. I wouldn't put this in a Marvel book. I'd put it in a DC book, and it'd probably be Vertigo.
All
right, Garney, Moon Knight. Was this Moon Knight old stuff or new stuff?
I don't know.
Because I see a bunch of old comics in here. Yeah, I just see stuff looks like it's from the early 90s. Yeah, there's some Moon Knight from 1992, Ron Garney.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Not impressed, though.
He was supposed to do Adventures of Superman after I left. I don't remember if he did though.
What, in that Frank Miller style?
I don't know what style he would have done at the time. That was right after his Captain America stuff, I think.
Oh, was he doing the Frank Miller stuff on Captain America?
No, that's for Daredevil.
Oh, he only did that with Daredevil?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, can somebody turn the AC up?
All right, how about Carrie Nord?
Okay. That's spelt weird, right?
Carynord.
ORD, Carrie Nord. Images.
By the way, Ron Garney's one of us.
That's fine. Look, I'm not saying I hate the guy. I'm just saying his art's fine. Do you want me to lie, Mike?
No.
Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to say that I'm blown away by everything Ron Garney's doing?
Not unless you actually
Hey, this
are.
Nord is a good-looking chap.
He's a good
Found a picture of him. Good-looking chap.
He is. He's a Canadian.
No, no.
That guy.
Oh, maybe I should just type in Carrie Nord art. Carrie Nord art. All right. Oh, he does some Conan stuff.
Yeah, he did a long run on Conan. So good.
Does a really good gorilla, kind of for Zeta.
Oh yeah, so for Zeta. I mean, sucking at the
teat.
The teat. The teat of Frazetta.
Oh, it almost has like a Bart Sears look to some of his stuff. Brutes and Babes. Yeah, I think I like his stuff a little bit better. It's got a little more energy to it. What does he work on now?
I don't know. I think he might be on Exo Man of War at Valiant. I think that's the last thing I saw him on.
Here, let me pull up a picture. I don't know what's going on with my window. It's not functioning properly anymore. I think my computer's about to take a nosedive on me.
Yeah, I'm about to throw this one out of the freaking window.
All right. So I don't know if you're still screen sharing or not. But there's a new one. Carrie Nord.
Look at that piece.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that a lot. Let me click
It's like
over.
you.
See what
It's
else
like your work if you knew anatomy.
Whatever. No, he doesn't even render anything like me. No, like this.
No, I just mean his pose. That pose particularly feels like a
a good action pose.
John Malin pose.
That's money. He's got a Travis Ray going on with the hair here. I like that. Appreciate that. Peter Palmiotti, 1999.
You gotta watch it. Do you want to watch the thing with Ethan again? Eden wants to see it.
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
What exactly are we examining? Broken. This is Carrie Nord stuff, but let's get back to. Oh shoot! I have to stop sharing and then share it again. Hold on. Cyberfrog unboxing. Brave tab. Share audio. All right. Let's see. All right. It's 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Share screen.
All right. Let's see.
All right. I don't know why we're stream sniping each other all the time, but it is kind of funny. All right, here we go.
Mine is better.
I do too.
What is the second best card? Sorry.
Did I
I'm
miss
not in
it?
Sports.
Hold on a second. Let me scroll backwards.
Seamus hopes is better. Did I read that right?
Ethan can't help it. He eats too many pies.
What is this
the
green? What
conversation?
is this right here?
The Matrix,
List
baby.
Universe. What is going on? Something? Light. Sure, anything that happens all the way on the other front side of that.
Wait, why are you?
Mike Miller, the box cutter.
Stream sniping is stream
All
sniping.
right, hold on.
To draw. Or gazillion.
Did I miss it? Did he already
How
open it?
that goes in a bit. I saw on Twitter, but my
Look at it.
in a little bit less than perfect condition. So we'll see how that goes in a bit when we get
Oh, snap.
I'm watching.
The Mike's got to get
Mike's
some
watching
people.
Ethan
Mike,
watch
you
Mike.
would get more people if I wasn't stream sniping you.
on
All right, here we go.
Cyberpunk comic.
Yeah, what's with the Matrix?
That's a good question, Dennis Peroch. Dennis, by the way, I emailed you today.
Ethan stream snipe commencing now. Mwahahaha.
Stream snipe. The stream snipe.
Quesadilla.
Just open it, Mike. How many more people? Yes, it is. It looks like a
We
chalupa.
got 92 watching now. Let's say we get up to 100 viewers before we start unboxing.
You just lost 84 viewers.
But don't stop. This is going to be good.
The only other package I got that was more shaped than this one from all of the comics media books, literally came in a plastic bag. I mean, like the plastic bags you send t-shirts in, that's what they packaged my comic in. So, I don't know.
We got 92 people watching. He's waiting for 100 people.
Someone went to town with the package.
He's waiting for 100.
Okay, that cardboard.
I don't know if there are people watching my stream who can jump over to his stream to get him to 100 real quick.
I knew that would happen too when I said that.
Now.
That's right. Hi, Mike.
All right, 95 watching now. We need 5 more people. 5 more.
Come on now. Let's go. 100 people, Mike.
You know, I was planning on doing.
Hey, Kelsey. You'll see a little later.
Nerds of the Round Table tonight.
Kelsey Shannon's in there.
Nerds of the Round Table tonight. I'm so far behind on this page, and I really want to get it done. Hey, we're over
114 people.
we're over 100 people now. So
Let's see it.
let's do this, shall we? Who's
Yes.
ready for this?
Yeah, me. Let's go.
Kelsey Shannon. Let's see the taco.
Yeah, it's Ethan sniping me, and now I'm
What
sniping
the
Ethan.
hell did they do to that
And
package?
no, I did not do this myself.
Yes, you did,
And
Mike.
no, I don't think you did it.
Yes, I did.
But it's media mail. My mailbox is about this big.
They just shoved it in there. Look, they forced it in there.
Usually even media mail. I have
It's so funny.
I know not every postal worker is the same.
Wiser in Time says God did it as punishment, Mike.
So, no.
137 people watching. Mike should love it when we do these stream snipes.
You might save a couple bucks.
Job of the Cub says Ethan will send you a new one. LOL.
Shall
Well,
we?
it's, there's no guarantee of that. Let's see this thing.
Here we go. All right, so we have double corrugated.
Look at the paper.
cardboard.
The cardboard was split.
We have
I just can't wait to see his face.
How's it look?
a bag of goodies.
Those look good.
The goodies.
Those didn't get bent. Postman is an EBS fan. LOL. Yeah, he's been watching Comicsgate Live.
Will take me so
for
long
like a year.
to leave a bookmark in it
Yeah,
occasionally.
sticker.
Cyberpunk Windows sticker. I guess a Windows sticker.
You know where you can stick that.
And the promotional cards.
Those were expensive. Those were $16,000.
Better, but
Holy crap.
whatever. And I really think I don't know.
More cards would have been better. Yeah, of course.
Packaging like this is, because it
Yeah.
would be better than just sitting on-
$16,000. That's what it costs.
That is all that is
That's
in
insane.
here.
About $1 a pack, I think. It's crazy.
Yes, that was his homes.
I think he goes to the wrong
Oh my gosh,
manufacturer.
what is this?
Yeah.
It's Lone Star.
Look at his face.
Now available at Lone Star Comics.
He doesn't know what's going on.
I knew you.
He doesn't get it.
It took me a second. Yeah, let's see.
LoneStarComics.com, second printing. Now available.
Nicely done, Mike. Very good.
You can get this along with the second book. Monster Hunt as well. It's really, really a great package. You can sign, unsigned, you can get original stuff, all of this great stuff.
How does Mike get on my show again? This is how, everyone. Good job. Good job.
Thank you so much for your audience.
Good stuff.
For watching this evening. I did not send this on purpose.
Okay.
I did get a
You were.
It did actually come in perfect condition, so don't worry about sending me another one.
So you did. So you
That's
lied,
what it is.
Mike. You did bend that package
That is
yourself.
Trollmaster.
I did not. I did not bend it.
Mike Miller, the box cutter, reporting in. Back to you, Ethan.
Well done, dude. Well done. I'll give you a plug for that. Where were we? Okay, so let's talk about Mike's new project.
So that's what we did.
Instant classic.
You can have that. You can have that. All right, you take it. Yeah, I don't want one right now. I don't want one right now. $1 a pack seems fair. That's a lot for packaging. Cards do not cost that much. And if that
Well, it's $1 a card. I mean, he sold thousands and thousands of those, so he probably $1 per sticker.
No. He said the packs of cards cost $1 each.
Pack of
Oh wait,
cards.
was he saying everything altogether cost 16,000?
No, I thought the stickers cost 16 grand.
I think he was talking about the cards. Which, if that's the case, that packaging is expensive. How much did you pay for your cards?
Not a lot.
Right?
Less than $1 grand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, and I'm doing 8 cards. Damn it.
Yeah, but cards.
But I think
I think what would be better is if everyone would agree on like a universal card for combat. And we could all just keep making cards. Like even when you and Ethan aren't getting along together, you could still make cool cards that would work.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. That the what's his face? Doug, when he was talking about it, he said that the packaging is super expensive. So I think I'm gonna skip packaging. Because that sounds like I think people would rather have more cards than a nice wrapper.
Yeah, I'd love to just do a full-on card set one day.
Yeah, I want to do a card set like with the wax paper, like they used to use for the old Star Wars cards, like that kind of wrapping.
That's a good time.
I wonder if they probably don't do that anymore, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Old school. I finished the glass, John.
Yeah, that's a lot of glass.
I finished the glass. I'll probably.
See, I just would have copy and pasted a lot of that.
Well, but then you wouldn't have an original page, John.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I would if I got someone like you to ink it.
I actually did the glass with a Photoshop brush. And then I inked them all.
You had to lay down broken glass to figure out where you're going to place it all.
No,
Well, I guess you could work it into compositionally. Yeah.
yeah, it made it easier to sort of see what kind of a splattering I wanted. Splattering of glass. All right. What page? Oh, that's right. You don't do pages.
Yeah. I will be. I will be because now I'm going to start moving in a line. So I got a couple spots I have to hit back. Some are missing like panels, so I'll go back in there, work those out, and then I'm going to start working straight on through, just so I can make sure I stay on schedule.
All right. Are you on schedule?
Right now I am, yeah. Yeah, I believe I am right now, yeah.
Is good. Is good.
Yep, I schedule it out to be done about mid-January. That gives me just enough time to keep doing these pages and creating videos. And I should, as long as I stay on schedule, I shouldn't be in any position where I'm stressing myself. So
Yeah, I'm kind of burning the candle at both ends right now. I'm trying to get everything done, so that I'm fulfilling both Meg and this campaign and Lone Star second printing campaign in December.
Lone Star is what, 40 some odd pages?
48,
48, and then you did Monster Hunt. That's like another 20.
24.
Why don't you do a campaign where you just do like a straight up 100-page book, Mike?
Well, I wasn't planning on this many pages.
Yeah.
I kind of came up with the Monster Hunt idea after I'd already launched Lone Star.
Yeah. It seems like you could maybe even for like a standalone project, like not Lone Star, but just something completely different. Like that might be something that could really get people excited. Is if you changed it up, did like a straight up 100-page story, barbarian story.
Well, if after I finish the first 3 Lone Star books, I want to go back and do like just a legit origin story, Lone Star origin story, that might be a good idea. His origin kind of gets told in this issue, but not like it's sort of the public knowledge version of his story. It's not the truth, or it's not all the truth.
Right.
So it might be cool to just go in and do like that legit story. I think I do want to do something else Lone Star to kind of keep that rhythm going. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right, let's see. You need to punk EVS more. This was funny. Well, I kind of knew after, so I did this because I saw Ethan stream snipe Doug with his review, and I'm like, oh, he wouldn't be able to resist stream sniping me if I did it. So I had been planning on this ever since the Doug one, and just waiting for my Lone Star to come in, and then it came in bent like that, and I was like, oh no, I can't put Lone Star in this because I didn't know how to get it open. But I figured it out. It was all good. And actually, I think it being bent worked out to my favor because I don't know if you know, but Ethan opened his stream up with my picture from Twitter of it being all banged up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cards and the foil was $16K. No, the cards pack Mike was fun. It was more playful. Like stuff. The problem is people aren't ordering cards right. I think he said the cover and getting it wrapped cost $1. What's that got to do with the cards? Doug talked about the foil being very expensive. Maybe on Doug did some weird stuff like regular foil on a comic cover, it's like 5 extra cents per cover. It's really not that much. But Doug, I don't know what kind of foil that was like his cover was made out of canvas or some crap, so I don't know if it needed.
Bigfoot Bill.
Huh?
I'm Bigfoot Bill.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it required something different than like print foil. Probably, huh?
I don't know.
Cult Film says, I don't even care about swag. 150 card set with 9 card hologram rare set. Not doing that.
I might Iconic Blood or Ionic Blood, yeah.
Martyr Media says, John, have you ever inked anyone else or been inked by someone else?
Yeah, I've been inked by other people. Yeah, I don't really like it,
except for mine, which you love.
It's all right, except for the dad bod shoulder. Yeah, it's pretty good.
The Comics Bear says, to your request for a 100-page book, a 100-page book with 25 covers.
Oh, jeez. Never mind. Forget I ever said it. now Mike's going to be like, oh, maybe.
Well, that's kind of the problem with, I don't want to do like a legit big old graphic. I don't like the idea of doing multiple covers on graphic novels. I think that's an issue thing, a comic book thing. So financially, that might be kind of shooting myself in the foot.
Well, you do a 100-page book, Mike. You call it whatever you want to call it, and then you offer 2 covers on it. That's it.
Oh, Awful Redneck Gaming says, every single comic sold gets a unique cover. I can do that. They would be very expensive, though. Hologram would be sweet. Just one, no wrapping. Bring me back to the 90s. You know, there is this paper. I don't know if they do it for comics, but I got a sample of this paper. It's a metallic paper. These are like 2 samples that I got. Silver paper, silver metallic paper, and then gold metallic paper. And it really does kind of look cool with especially the warmth. That might be something to think about on a cover, like a metallic paper that's not.
And I can't really tell. It just looks like a poster to me.
Right. Well, you compare it. Maybe it's because it's on screen, but like regular paper looks like this. Yeah, maybe it's hard to tell. It really does have a nice sheen to it that you don't have on regular paper. But yeah, so these are 2. He just my printer wanted to show me, hey, look, I got some cool paper in.
Yeah. Yeah, cards. You can just put cards in a box. Like, you don't have to put them in a wrapping. Weren't some of the Marvel cards didn't they come out in boxes? Like, couldn't you? Yeah, you could buy cards in boxes, right?
You mean like the whole sets?
Yeah, like trading cards. Like when that was really popular, like early 90s. I seem to recall like you could go and maybe even like Image like Wildcat cards or something. Like you could buy a whole box of them. And I don't think it was like individual wrapping on the inside. It was like one big box of cards. Is that all in my head? Am I delusional?
No, I think you could buy full boxes. All right. I'll be right back. I got to wash my hands. That stuff had dust on it.
All right. I will bring my attention to the chat. Let's see. Robert Romano, Fleer did the X-Men cards in plastic cubes.
Shmibaliba.
Who's that?
Ella.
Jalapeno Chorizo says, Hail Millen, thank you. Martyr Media, John, you could. That's how I got the AL, the 90 Marvel Masterpiece card set, and then some. Oh, in boxes, Martyr Media? Yeah, I don't see why boxes seem like they'd be pretty practical. I mean, you're already shipping, it's in a box. Yeah, Zed Not Z is John a ventriloquist. No. That is one of Mike's children. SV, that was his Bigfoot Bill campaign where he only charged $10 to oversee buyers instead of $35 it actually costs. Ooh. Yeah. Kentron Yad says, please spill ink all over that page Mike just did. It's a weird request. P Money John, I just tagged you on Twitter for my Cyberfrog unboxing. I plan to do the same when I get Graveyard Shift too. Oh, okay. Space Olean, I got the box of Jim Lee's X-Men cards and didn't get a full set out of it. Tons of multiples, killed any interest I had in collecting cards.
Please spill the ink. What? Why on earth would I spill ink? Don't be silly. Thank you very much.
Victor says, how many cards are you thinking of producing? You said even though Mike and EVS aren't getting along, they should do more. Can you explain what you're talking about? What I was saying is, hypothetically, if we had all agreed or could all agree on a combat system with cards to where even if Mike and Ethan or myself, if we're totally at odds with each other 100%, that we could continue to create cards that exist within that rule format.
Then our characters can fight each other.
Yeah, then all the cards can fight. Yes. That would be cool to have one game system. But that would encourage people to get more cards and make the cards a lot more than just a kind of like an add-on. Like now you're getting a new combat piece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. We would have to have standardized stuff, though.
Yeah. But we tried to do that, guys, initially. Doug was going to come up with some kind of, I don't know, game design for it when he kind of hopped in, and everyone talked for a minute about having like a standard template that everyone would use for the cards, like a Comicsgate oriented template, and then clearly it did not happen.
Yeah,
So,
but didn't some
get it
people,
together.
some people used it, right?
No.
Who had the first cards?
I know Tim Lim. I think it was Tim Lim was making the original template.
Yeah, and that's when everything kind of fell apart, and I kept like messaging Tim, and he never responded to me.
Yeah. But yeah, Doug was supposed to come up with a game, like a set of rules on how it was going to work, because he was a game guy, I guess. But yeah, no, I mean, something like Magic the Gathering would be cool. But I'm probably going to figure something out like that for myself regardless. And if anybody wants to make their own cards that are compatible, I don't see why people couldn't do that.
Yeah, like the Versus system someone mentions. Well, hell, we could just do Versus cards and play against Marvel and DC too.
How does that work?
I don't know. I just know they play the same card mechanics, and you can get Marvel cards and DC cards and fight each other.
Felix Haas says, "Are you guys gonna make another Christmas special like you did last year with a Christmas Carol?" Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. If people want to volunteer their time, yeah, I have to figure out what it's going to be. It'd probably be a little bit shorter, less ambitious, because that took about 2 straight weeks. I don't remember what it was. It took a long time for me to edit all that stuff together.
Yeah, that's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Yeah, and because definitely at that time I barely knew what I was doing. I had way too many files and way too many layers, and it was a big mess. But hunting down sound effects and trying to make everything work and mixing and matching sounds and trying to make things cooler. I mean, that was a full-time job. So if I did it again, I'd probably do it a lot simpler. Smaller story, smaller cast. But no, I'm down for it.
What would be good? What's a good Christmas story?
Well, someone had suggested, but I looked into it and it's probably not going to happen, that matchbook girl. It's super simple, but it's a big downer.
How about The Grinch That Stole Christmas?
That's probably a little bit too copyrighty, right?
Oh. Dr. Seuss? Probably. Which is funny, since Dr. Seuss was a communist. That's the irony.
Yeah.
Why, you don't just want it to belong to the state, Dr. Seuss? No, I want my copyright. Capitalism.
Yeah, Serena's Sketches says, yes, you could buy the whole box. That's what she did. Okay. Zed, not Z, says, John, talk to Sweet Cass Clint about it. About what? Cards? Christmas stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just something kind of classic, like, I don't know, Little Drummer Boy or something like that. We'll probably be able to get away with that.
Jesus is public domain. No copyright issue there. That's true.
Oh, like a retelling of his birth or something? Yeah. Well, that's like Little Drummer Boy, right?
Yeah, I don't know the origin of or how old that story is, though. Little Drummer Boy. So.
Oh, whatever. Figure it out. There's a lot of Christmas stuff out there. Just got to figure it out.
Yes. To the original Santa Claus story. What other Charles Dickens did other Christmas stuff, didn't he? If you want to do Charles Dickens, though.
Charles Dickens and His Christmas Stories, the New York Public Library. Oh, and if you guys haven't checked out the Christmas Carol that we recorded, Mike was on there, Doug. I mean, these are good times. Go check it out. It's on my channel. I think it's in a playlist on my channel, so you won't have to sift through everything. I think it's in my Bored and Loving It playlist. But it's like an hour and a half long. But Cecil's in there.
It's like a legit production.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a full-on audio, like an audio book. Or a radio play. That's more. Yeah, it's like a radio play.
Yeah, you should see about putting that on. I don't know. Where can you upload stuff like that and get more views? Podcasts or?
Oh, like iTunes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. The Cricket on the Hearth Fairy Tale of Home,
Hmm.
1845. Almost as popular as A Christmas Carol in its time, this tale includes a mysterious man in disguise, a dog named Boxer, some possible infidelity, a young blind heroine, a nanny, and of course, a cricket.
A coarse cricket?
No, and of course,
Oh, of
a
course.
cricket, because it's
What the hell's a coarse cricket?
the cricket on the earth. Mhm.
Hmm. I'll give that a peruse.
Yeah. The Battle of Life, a love story. Perhaps only Dickens could offer up a happy ending to this troubling tale of a missing sister and a sinister elopement scheme. I don't think that's a Christmas thing.
But father, I love him.
No, it says these are Christmas stories, though. The Haunted Man and the Ghost Bargain, a fancy for Christmas time. In this tale, a gloomy chemistry professor says things like, another Christmas come, another year gone, more figures in the lengthening sum of recollection that we work and work at our own torment, till death idly jumbles all together and rubs all out. But when his wish to forget his distressing past is granted, he gets more than he bargained for. Sounds almost like that Jimmy Stewart thing, whatever,
Oh, yeah.
where he offs himself.
What,
That's a good Christmas movie. Yeah, that's a good Christmas movie.
I wonder if you can. You're not going to get copyright strike for reading somebody else's stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, like
Not Charles Dickens.
Dr.
Hence-
Seuss.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, there's audio books and stuff all over YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could probably do a audio version of Die Hard, but yeah, that's kind of iffy ground.
Well, I mean, Edwin's reading Dune.
Yeah, but is he doing it as like one straight read through, or is he talking to people?
No, he's just reading
Commentary.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Through it, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. No? Yeah, I don't know. Seems a little iffy. That would be fun, though, to redo Die Hard.
Yeah.
Get Edwin to narrate it. John McClane shuttles himself through the air vent.
John McClane makes little fists with his toes in the carpet. Come out to the coast. It'll be great.
Yeah. No, Cecil would have to be John McClane. Come out to the coast. It'll be great.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh, pardon my French.
Again, this is not French.
That was a
Oh my
quote
god,
from
did you
classic.
see V?
That was a quote from classic literature, Mike.
V came on the other night. Dude has no filter. It's like,
yeah.
like, dude, you can't swear. He's like, that's not a swear word. I'm like, that's a swear word. He's like, are you sure? What if I mean something else? I'm like, dude, just swear. You can't say that word here. Okay, I'll try. And then he says it again like 30 seconds later. It's like, ah,
Yeah. At least he tried.
he's a funny guy. Have you been on with him?
Mm-mm. No, well, maybe on Ethan. I don't know. I know the guy. I know he talks like the dude from Ghostbusters. Yannick.
Yeah, Vigo.
No,
Vigo,
Yannick.
the other guy. The
Yeah, Yannick.
Yannick,
That's
yeah.
his name. He is Vigo.
Yeah. Yep.
Yannick, where are you from? The Upper West Side?
V is great, says Redneck Gaming. You're talks like Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Yeah, that's kind of true too. Also, kind of true. But you know, he's from Romania, so.
What is with Charles Dickens writing all these like depressing Christmas stories? What's going on?
Jalapeno Milk for $1.99 says, put this in the swear jar for John Malin. Well, thank you, Jalapeno Milk. And Eddie Winkler for $2 says, how about Rudolph Kelsey as the abominable snowman? That'd be rad. And Eddie Winkler for $2 said, count me in, John. I don't remember what that's for. Not sure what he was talking about.
Cards or Christmas story stuff.
Christmas cards. Oh, shoot. I should do another Christmas card this year.
Yeah.
Sleigh bells.
What'd you do last?
I did the Norman Rockwell piece.
Oh, yeah. Everybody eating dinner. That's right.
Yeah. In the lane, snow's glistening. A beautiful sight. I'm happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. All right. Let's see.
The Chimes. A goblin story of some bells that ring, an old year out and a new year in. It's a long title.
Is that Dickens?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. The short version is The Chimes. A Goblin Story by Charles Dickens.
A goblin story? Oh, you know, you could do, I guess Shakespeare's, there's no Christmas Shakespeare stuff, is there?
I don't know. It sounds like it'd take a year to do, though. Shakespeare's long. On the Chimes, it says, this strange tale revolves around a wedding, an orphan, an evil rich man, familiar, and some frightening goblins. Or was it all a dream, resulting from our protagonist, Trotty Veck, having too much tripe at dinner?
Too much tripe?
That's what it says. Tripe. Tripe.
Dynamo says that Betty told Mitch's chat that she hates his mustache. Aw. Did you guys figure out why the mustache?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
He's fixated on it.
Just like to see if he can.
I don't know. I think John Waters would be funny, but it'd make him complete creep.
Yeah. Well, the one he's got ain't really helping.
No, people are saying porn stash.
Yeah. Like 70s porn star.
Yeah. Mitch comes walking by. I feel like, I don't know, put my hand on my wallet or something.
Feel a little dirty.
Yeah. Who's that cartoon with the dog?
Dastardly Dog. Oh. Let's see. There's Dudley Do Right. The dog is. Someone will come up with it.
No, the dog is Muttley.
Muttley.
Snidely Whiplash.
Whiplash. Oh, what time is it? 10 o'clock? Gosh. Oh my gosh. It's all being hidden because it's Dick Dastardly and Muttley. Dick Dastardly.
What?
Dick Dastardly. Snidely Whiplash.
What do you mean it's being
dog is Muttley. We had
people are typing that in the chat. It's being
people
hidden.
said
Okay.
Dick Dastardly.
Thank you, chat.
But I think the guy you're talking about is Snidely Whiplash, right?
I think so. Let me look up Dick Dastardly. No, they're pretty much the same person.
Yeah.
Same stash, yeah. I mean, they're not the same person, but they look like the same person.
And they have the same dog.
Muttley.
Wow, Muttley got around.
No, Snidely Whiplash may not have had a dog because he was in that. Who's that Canadian Mountie? Yeah,
Dudley
Dudley
Do-Right.
Do Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he may not have had a dog.
Oh, okay. I get you. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get all this stuff done by December, so I can maybe take a week or two off in January.
Hmm.
I never take time
Why?
off.
What do you got planned for January?
I just want to take time off, man. I just want to
Oh.
feel like I'm not spending enough time with the kids, because I'm trying to get all this stuff done by, December.
Mm-hmm. When was your delivery date on this?
October.
Oh.
But then I added a book.
So when do you think are your books going out to like Print Ninja, or are you printing locally? How long is that going to take from the time you wrap the final page?
I printed in Canada last time. It's only a 2 to 3 week turnaround. A little more expensive, but that's all right.
What's a little more expensive?
I don't know. A little more expensive. A little more
Send me a name.
expensive than
Send me a name for your guy.
Send you the name.
Yeah, or just the name of the printer.
Yeah, it's Transcontinental.
Transcontinental.
I know.
Yeah, because I mean, if I can just pay a little bit more and have the books turned around in just a handful of weeks, why not?
Right.
But yeah, it's a question of what's a little bit more.
Well, everybody gets their own quote, so depends on what paper you want, how far they have to ship it, blah blah blah. Actually, they're in Canada, so probably a lot cheaper to ship it to you.
Yeah, well, depending on where in Canada. Canada's a big country.
I forget. That's true.
If you're in
You're right.
Toronto,
I think it's East Coast.
Ontario.
I think it's East Coast Canada.
Oh, then yeah, probably a lot cheaper. Ship it to me.
Yeah, I think Marvel uses them a lot. So
Yeah.
They
They used who was that? Quebecor, wasn't that what it was
Quebecor,
called?
that's right. They use Quebecor.
Mm-hmm. I think Image used them a lot in the day too. Heck yeah. If I could find a semi-local printer that's just charging a little bit more, I mean, I could really, I could really start flying on turnaround on this stuff.
Yeah. A little bit more.
I'd love to be able to do a campaign like maybe later next year, like tail end of next year, where as soon as the campaign's wrapping, I could already be receiving the books and shipping. It's risky though, because if the campaign doesn't do that well, what am I going to do?
It's true. It's true. Oh my gosh. Edwin just started playing Age of Empires. Practice.
That game is so boring to anyone watching. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
I know what you're talking about. It's so much fun.
Yeah, if you're playing.
You know what,
Do
dude?
some Call of Duty or something.
People are just spent hours watching me draw glass.
Yeah, but we're comic fans.
Well, maybe there's strategery fans out there. Edwin's all like trying to study like historical campaigns and stuff to see how people set up defenses, and he's like trying to use real world.
Age of Empire?
Yeah.
Is it that, like, would that matter? How deep is that game?
Well, I mean, it's real-time strategy, so you can set up defenses in traditional ways or whatever. You can build walls, and you have trebuchets, and you have whatever war elephants, or all kinds of stuff. So I guess it depends on what you're.
Dynamo's trying to tell me that Mike also made a Mormon cry on stream the other day. There's a lot of weird content on this channel. What are you doing, Mike?
Matthew didn't cry.
Oh, is this when you were going after him for being Mormon?
We had the Battle of the Bible.
Oh, was that your church show?
Yeah, it was
God Squad.
God Squad, and Matt wanted to come on and defend the Church of Latter-day Saints, so we let him.
Yeah, right. You guys were baiting him in there. Ninja Comics 33. John, is the supplemental book the same paper stock as Volume 2? I haven't decided what I'm going to print that on yet. When I'm getting ready to start shipping things out to the printer, I'm going to see exactly what I'm looking at with expenses. So weight-wise, that might be a problem, though. So I am still trying to keep my minimum. Volume 2 is going to be printed identical to Volume 1, though. So even the reprint for Volume 1 is going to have a spine. It's going to have that nice stock. But supplemental may not. Same with U.S. Assassin.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, and my heart stood still. Yeah, and the name of, I was just thinking today how so many like classic songs are about 17-year-old girls.
Well, a lot of songs are meant for teenagers.
Yeah, but they're being sung by 30-year-olds.
Yeah, but you're selling it to teenagers.
Yeah, but they're being sung by 30-year-olds.
No, that's only creepy when it's like, who is that? Warrant? She's only 17.
Yeah. Well, if it was creepy for Warrant, why wasn't it creepy for the Beatles?
Well, because that's kind of singing. That's singing about the creepiness of it all.
What was Warrant?
The Beatles are delivering a song for a arguably 16, 17-year-old boy to be thinking about when he's thinking about his 17-year-old girlfriend or 16 or whatever the case is.
Well, you know what? The Beatles, I will say, the Beatles did get together in high school. So maybe they wrote it then and just sang it till they were in their 30s.
Yeah. Well, 17 is not too bad. Zed not Z says, I think 17 was legal in Europe. Yeah, there's places in the U.S. where 16 is legal. Ohio, I believe. So, but yeah, it's just a little creep factor.
Yeah, there's an ABBA song with the same thing, right? Dancing Queen. Only 17.
No, you want a creepy song, you have to listen to, what is it? The Police. Don't Stand So Close to Me. That's actually about a school teacher being sexually aroused by his student.
No.
And you know what Sting did? You know what Sting did before he was a musician? He was a teacher. Yeah.
Wow. Pretty gross, Sting.
Some of these songs, guys, you start paying attention to what they're talking about. Yeah, there's some legit creep stuff out there. Yeah, you can't let, I don't know, the Beatles bother you when Sting's out there. Jeez.
Sting. That guy.
Mm-hmm. Who's this? Rezo8 says, and how do you know that, John? I'm assuming you're talking about the Ohio age, because my nephew was 16 and he was dating a 21-year-old, and this came up in conversation with my sister. Mm-hmm. Them's the facts.
Yeah. Look at all that glass.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't say I never skimped on no glass. I believe Paul McCartney was only 29 when the Beatles broke up. Wrong, Martyr Media. Paul McCartney died in 1963. The real Paul McCartney. Anyways.
Mike, are any of their clothes being torn by that glass?
No, it's what do you call it? It's
movie glass?
Tempered glass. It's tempered glass. That's why it's breaking in a million tiny pieces instead of big, long, sharp shards. Which would have been so much easier to draw, but it wouldn't be me, would it? Look, I can do the easy glass or I can do the hard glass.
Yeah, Mistletoad says, didn't Indiana Jones basically tell Karen Allen he was sorry for being a pedo to her? Yeah. Yeah, that's a creepy scene.
Yeah. I was only 16 years old. You know what you were doing.
Yeah. Call the cops.
I guess it all depends on what state they were in.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know what I thought when I was a kid and I heard that. It was just like in one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
Like, do. Like, yeah, she knew what she was doing. Tell her, Indy.
Oh, no. Indiana Jones just got me too'd.
Yep, there's another creepy movie. Wilberforce says, hey, 12-year-old Natalie Portman was in love with a 40-year-old hitman in Leon the Professional.
That was more of a fatherly relationship, and I will not hear otherwise.
Well, it was for him. It wasn't for her because she actually blatantly told a desk clerk, I believe it was, that they were lovers.
Right.
Yeah.
She did wake up wearing boxers.
That was just like, why would she put him, like, throw him under the bus like that? I haven't seen that movie in so long. That seems like such a weird thing to say. Wasn't that guy, the director on that, in some kind of like scandal?
Not that I recall.
Leon, professional. Let's see. Wikipedia. Directed by Luc Besson. Let's see what Luc Besson's up to.
Luc Besson. Junkyard Done
Rape
says,
allegation.
there was a part in Forrest Gump when he was imitating the sexy sounds the principal was making with his mom. I totally didn't get that scene until a few years ago. Space Alien says the extended cut of The Professional makes her relationship with Leon much creepier. Biffy Tennant says they're all degenerates, which is likely true.
Now he has multiple rape allegations against him.
Luc
Appears.
Besson? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Rape allegation. 2018, he was accused of rape by actress Sand Van Roy and other actresses who wished to remain anonymous. The director's lawyer stated that Besson categorically denies these fantastic accusations and that the accuser was someone he knows towards whom he has never behaved inappropriately. 5 other women have declared similar statements against Besson, including a former assistant, 2 students at Cita du Cinema Studio, and a former employee of Besson's Europa Corp.
Wow, he straight got me too.
Mm-hmm.
He thought the accusations were fantastic. The poltergeist girl was raped to death? What?
What?
Oh, I don't even want to know that
No,
story.
I remember the poltergeist girl had I think it was a psycho boyfriend, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't want to know about no rape to death stories, though.
Well, I don't think that part's accurate. Dominic Dunn. Let's see. Early life, career, death. I'm reading ahead to see if there's anything you don't want to hear.
All right.
No, she was killed on a porch. All right. On October 30th, a few weeks after the breakup, Dunn was at her home rehearsing for the miniseries V with actor David Packer. While she was speaking to a female friend on the phone, John Sweeney had the operator break into the conversation. Dunn told her friend, "Oh God, it's Sweeney. Let me get him off the phone." 10 minutes later, Sweeney showed up. After speaking to him through the locked door, Dunn agreed to speak to him on the front porch while Packer remained inside. Outside, the two began to argue. Packer later said he heard smacking sounds, 2 screams, and a thud. He called police, but was told that Dunn's home was out of their jurisdiction. What?
Jeez.
Packer then phoned a friend and told him if he was found dead, John Sweeney was the killer. Packer left the home through the back entrance, approached the driveway, and saw Sweeney and some nearby bushes kneeling over Dunn. Sweeney told Packer to call the police. When police arrived, Sweeney met them in the driveway with his hands in the air and stated, "I killed my girlfriend and I tried to kill myself." Sweeney later testified that Dunn and he had argued, but he could not remember what happened after their exchange and could only recall being on top of her with his hands around her throat.
Wow.
Brutal. That's scary though. Like the guy went out the back door and saw the girl actually being choked. David Packer, who's that? No picture of the guy. Oh, his first starring role was as human trader Daniel Bernstein in the 1983 NBC miniseries V. He reprised the role in 1984 sequel V: The Final Battle. He was in Can't Hurry, Love, Strange Days, True Crime, and Infested. How does he have all this and no photograph? Okay. David Packer. Oh, that guy. All right, I remember him from V. He looks like Mario Lopez.
Oh,
Let's see.
is his nickname Fudge?
No. All right, I'm gonna bring up the picture so we can see the face of a man who saw a woman be murdered, strangled to death in a bush.
I heard it really made him a better actor.
Oh, that's terrible, Mike. Mike, pull up the picture and show the world the face of a witness.
And wasn't he in like a werewolf movie too?
Maybe. Oh,
Like Wolfen or something.
he's not Edward James Olmos, Mike.
I know. Oh, was he in Wolfen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wolfen, I think. Let me fact check that. Wolfen. Where's the cast?
Ugh. My ink is bugging me.
Yeah, Edward James Olmos.
Huh.
I met him when I went to J.W. Sexton in Lansing. He was there. He was gave a speech, and since I was in the drama club, when they were forcing all of us out of the auditorium, I ran around to the drama room, which had the back door that led into the stage, and I went back there, and it was me, White Boy, and the Hispanic Club. So I stood in line. I got my autograph.
Nice.
That was before Battlestar Galactica.
Well, I would assume, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, would have been cooler if it
Autograph
was
I
after
got when I was a kid.
Hmm?
So you know whose autograph I got when I was a kid?
Who?
Chuck Norris.
Oh,
We were at a.
what's the story behind that?
I was doing a demonstration with Ernie Reyes Jr. and I didn't bother getting his autograph. He was like 9 years old at the time. And Chuck Norris was the judge at the karate tournament, and so he was just sitting there in the judge's seat. And so after we were done with the demonstration, I just walked up to him with a piece of paper and said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" He said, "Sure, kid." And he rubbed my little head and signed my little piece of paper, and then I lost it.
He's like, "You're not Japanese, are you?"
I had it in a little like a cigar box for years. I don't know what happened to that box, but
Kids got it.
yeah, it's in the dump somewhere, I'm sure. Chuck Norris, Chuck. You got an autograph from God himself, Chuck Norris? Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. It was pretty cool when I was a kid. I think it'd be cooler now, though.
Felix Haas is full of disturbing accusations. He says, "Oh, that's right. The poltergeist girl died from a perforated bowel. The girl that voiced Ducky from Land Before Time was the one that I was told was beaten to death by her father." Well, aren't you just full of good news, Felix?
Yeah.
I did hear that is one of the conspiracies, that Heather O'Rourke died because of something with Hollywood child sex stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirty crap going on in Hollywood.
Ionic Blood says, "Yeah, lots of fun facts," and sad face.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? I should probably quit.
Don't quit, Mike. You got plenty of years ahead of you.
Spielberg raped her. What? What are these
It's not true.
accusations now?
Spielberg's a saint.
What if you found out he wasn't, though?
It wouldn't wreck my world or anything. I mean, pretty much anybody nowadays you find out could be, doing some real dirty dealings. But I highly doubt Spielberg would be one of those people. But I don't know the guy. I only know what's sold to me.
That's right.
Space Olean says Crispin Glover has been saying that about Spielberg for years.
Really? That he got raped by Crispin. Wait, who? What?
Crispin Glover has been saying that about Spielberg for years.
Saying what? Who did he rape?
That he's a rapist, I guess.
Oh.
It says Spielberg's fascination with kids is all the proof you need. That's not true. Unless it turns out that Mr. Rogers is king of the pedos someday. Yeah, you can't make things like that.
Where's my pencils? Cat knocked over my pencil holder, and now I can't find any of my pencils. Oh, there's one.
KSS says Christian Bale was a child actor in a Spielberg movie who didn't become a druggie.
Did they all become druggies?
I don't know. Drew Barrymore, probably, right?
Well, yeah.
And if I recall, Drew Barrymore posed nude in Playboy, and Spielberg sent her a copy of it with all the naughty bits photoshopped out or something.
Oh,
covered up. Yeah.
Did I ever show you my my Drew Barrymore true mother story or theory?
Whose? What?
Drew Barrymore's real mother.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
Can
Let me
tell.
find it on my computer.
When I was younger, we were told that we were related to the Barrymores, but I found zero evidence of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe Drew is related to
anyone.
Her mother. No, I think she's John Barrymore's daughter. I just don't think that the woman who claims to be her mother is her mother.
Changeling.
Where is it? Hold on a second. Barrymore?
Zed Not Z says he was in Newsies like 12 or something. Yeah, I remember that. That was like his first time I ever saw him. And then Ray Thulu said, Newsies is crap. Empire of the Sun is freaking awesome.
All right, hold on. Let me log into this and I'll just post it. What is this called? StreamYard.
Kentron Yad says, Mike has a conspiracy for every occasion.
Do, but you're going to love this one. All right. Enter Broadcast Studio. Enter Broadcast Studio. Let me... share screen. All right. Oh, let me mute that.
Dynamo says, John, Mike thinks the Smithsonian is hiding the bones of biblical giants.
That's right. There we go.
You don't think that lady is her mom?
What, this lady here?
Yeah.
On the right?
Oh, is that you think it is her mom?
That's right.
Oh.
This lady over here
No,
is supposed to be her mom.
Same nose. But look at that nostril. That's the exact same nostril that Drew Barrymore has.
There is, if this girl was a working actress, she did work with John Barrymore. The year she was like a working actress, so she was doing 4 or 5 movies a year, right? The year Drew Barrymore was born, I can't remember if she only did like 2 movies or she didn't work at all, something like that. And then she went back to working full time. And then the other lady, the one who says she's Drew Barrymore's mom, she has this whole other. She was like a fangirl of John Barrymore, but she looks nothing like Drew Barrymore. And then these two knew each other.
That girl, the brunette at the bottom?
Yeah, that's her. That's supposed to be Drew Barrymore's mother.
So what was John Barrymore's plan here? He knocked her up and said, well, just give me the kid and you can go on your career. How did he?
Probably something along the lines of, young actress in Hollywood thinks she's going to be a huge star and doesn't want to deal with a kid. Right. So, hey.
Well, how did John Barrymore get the brunette lady to go along with that?
She was a fan. She was just a crazy fangirl of John Barrymore. So he was like, do you want to, raise my daughter? Or I don't know if they got married. I think
they didn't get married.
I don't remember.
Interesting.
But yeah, dude.
Let me see another picture of the brunette. I want to see her nostril.
Of the brunette?
Yeah.
You Google that. This is actually something I grabbed. I made this.
What's her name?
Years ago. Drew Barrymore's mom.
Dang it. All right. I'm going to do some detective work here. Jade Barrymore.
Dynamo says, this is the most pointless conspiracy theory ever. No, but there's a scene in, she's in the original, what's the name of that movie? Parent Trap, right? And there's a scene where she walks into the screen and you're like, she looks identical to Drew Barrymore. I'm like, oh, that has to be Drew Barrymore's mother. And then I find out that this long-nosed, dark-haired, V-shaped lipped woman is supposed to be her mother, when there's absolutely no genetic similarity to her, and absolutely no way if you combine that woman's face and John Barrymore's face, you come up with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Starting to agree, because I'm looking at pictures and she doesn't look like her in any of them.
Right? She's kind of got John Barrymore's eyes, but everything else is Joanna Barnes. Another Parent Trap connection, says SV. Hollywood must be on cursed land. Well, you guys all know about Chelsea Clinton's real and Webb Hubble, right? I think Drew.
Well, they can just do a DNA test, can't they?
They could, but this woman never had children, supposedly. Joanne Barnes. After this.
Oh, is she dead?
No, she's an author. I don't know what she does. What else she does now? I can't remember. I looked it up a long time ago. I was just so shocked that she wasn't Drew Barrymore's mother, because in that scene in Parent Trap, it's like, holy cow, Drew Barrymore just walked into this freaking movie. What's up, buddy? What you guys doing? Let me see something.
All right, what's the other girl's name?
Joanna Barnes.
Oh, yeah. Is it a fact that they dated or what?
Yeah. Well, now I don't remember. It's been a long time. Oh,
Wow.
Snap.
I think I might buy into this theory.
Oh, come on, Pinterest. Freaking give me a break. Dang, look at this one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's totally Drew Barrymore.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Compared to that other lady, yeah, the other lady has almost no similarity. This chick, you can see it.
Yeah. And think about it, all the like Drew Barrymore and that quote unquote mother had like the worst relationship ever.
Oh yeah, I do seem to recall her being like one of those troubled teens.
Yeah. They were just yeah. I wonder if this
wasn't Drew Barrymore like doing drugs when she was like 11 or 12?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Eyes, same face, same everything. That is correct.
Yeah. So where'd you hear this one before, Mike?
No, I'm telling you, I just saw her on we were watching The Parent Trap and I saw her and I'm like, that has to be Drew Barrymore's mother. She looks exactly like her. And then I went and looked it up and I'm like, that's not Drew Barrymore's mother. And then I was like, that is Drew Barrymore's mother. And so I started doing research on her IMDb, on her, you know, like stories about her and whatever. And I was just like, if they'd worked, if her and John Barrymore had worked together, I think they worked together on a movie like just prior to Drew Barrymore being born. Yeah. And then the fact that she was just like noped out of acting for the year that Barrymore was born and then was right back at it the year after. It was obviously she put career first. And now she's an old lady and ruined Drew Barrymore's life.
So is Joanna Barnes still alive?
Yeah. Oh, well, this was like 10 years ago. I looked this up. So I don't know. Probably. Someone got paid off. That's right.
Yeah, she's 84.
Well, I think she should come clean with Drew. I think it's very.
Oh, she might have been married at the time. Lawrence Dobkin married 1962 to 1967. So let's see when Drew was born.
Mm-hmm. It's me and Malin, because I have two computers going.
Oh, my back.
I wouldn't say ruined. She's rich. Dude, she had the worst childhood because of that crazy woman who pretended to be her mother.
Oh, she was born in 75.
Poor Drew Barrymore.
So the lady was divorced at the time, in between marriages.
Sloof it, John. Sloof it. Castro is Justin Trudeau's father. Compare the photos. Oh, I have compared the photos. That's very likely possible. I'm skeptical of this theory just because it comes from Mike. Unwed mothers, still a big deal at the time. That is true. That is true.
Oh, Drew Barrymore emancipated herself from her mom.
Because her mom was like a psycho. Because she was living a lie that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And she must have sworn never to tell Drew the truth.
Yeah, Drew says, quote, she is taken care of, regarding how she still financially supports her mother, Jade, after very public legal emancipation at age 14.
Mr. Hellstorm says, I hope Drew is not watching the stream tonight. I told her this would never come up. Telling you, dude, this is like some TMZ level stuff right here. I have come to this stream at a very strange time. Because her mom wasn't her mom, because her mom didn't want to be her mom. Says KS. Oh my gosh, will this ink start flowing? You're killing me here. I need to drop a little bit of water in here. Oh.
Yeah, her and her mom they don't have any similarity.
Nope. Nothing at all. We should sneak over to the Joanne Barnes' place and get a DNA test on her.
Mm-hmm. Drew only had kind words for Jade, saying, I am grateful to this woman for bringing me into this world, and it would crush me to know she is in need anywhere. Sounds like Drew's holding on to the lie.
Yeah. Poor Drew. Think of the freedom if she knew. If she only knew that her real mother abandoned her. I'm sure. I wonder what the real story is, though. Why didn't you want me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
She said Spielberg used to gross them out with food.
Wait, what?
Some autobiography she wrote. They had food fights. He'd put food in his mouth and then open it and say, seafood. And we all howled. he would dangle clams and then slurp them up, and we would all yell gross, and he loved it. Yeah, it does sound like a creep.
Is that her dad?
No, Spielberg.
Oh, Spielberg.
Yeah.
But did
It's
he
all
ever
coming out
say, do you prefer clams or oysters? Some men like clams and oysters. That's a scene from Spartacus. Drew said in her biography her mom took her to discos and gave her champagne.
Yeah, sounds like her mom was bringing ATM with her.
Yeah,
Hey, let me in. I'm Drew Barrymore's mom.
that's right. That
Wink.
Call Maury Povich. Stat.
Yeah, this is a great rumor, Mike. I like it. You should spread it.
I should spread it. I should just do a video on this.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. And then tag in like all the news organizations and then let them see it.
I think I will.
Do it in Alex Jones style and be like, I've seen the documents.
All right, I'm gonna have to redo the research on it because I haven't done it in so long. I'm gonna put all the pieces together. Oh, the Spartacus quote is oysters and snails. Is it? I thought it was oysters and clams. Do you like oysters and snails? Do you like movies about gladiators? That is from Airplane. You like movies about gladiators? This explains why she pimped out her daughter, Drew. This does. Mike Miller reporting live for Hollywood Insider. Oh, Mike, people say I look like Liam Neeson just because my mom was on holiday in Ireland and had a fling with a guy named Liam Neeson 9 months before I was born. Doesn't mean he's my dad.
You have a moderator in here calling people pussy.
What? Where?
Restream bot.
Restream? How can you be a moderator from DLive?
I don't know.
What the heck? Restream bot? No. Saying things like that, please. Oh,
but yeah, I think you're onto
I
something, Mike. I think you need to do that story.
I think I will. Your bot is a mod, not the DLive, I think. What? I don't understand. Oh. So Restream bot is a mod. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. How do you set up a bot and not know it's a bot? Maybe DLive. Oh, yeah, you're gone now. Restream bot. Well, it's not Restream bot. It's the person on DLive. Yeah, somebody's in my DLive. Somebody's making trouble for my DLive.
Oh, so it puts your comments from DLive into this?
Yeah.
It's weird. So do these comments go into your DLive?
Yep.
OP Dog says Malin's lying. What am I lying about?
What are you lying about, Malin?
No, we didn't get them for season.
We gave him
They might be in the garage.
Okay.
Though.
So everybody already knows about the Chelsea Clinton thing, right? I don't have to bring that one.
What happened? What did she
her,
do?
Her real father.
Oh, who's her real father?
Webb Hubble.
Let me find out.
You don't know this one?
Mike, I got dreams too. Webb Hubble doesn't even sound like a real name.
It's right there.
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah.
Extending your limbs.
That second one doesn't even look real. That looks like a mix between Hillary and Bill.
This is her, and this is a Bill Clinton. This is a mashup of Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton.
I'm not very sold on this one.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude looks like Elron.
But doesn't look anything like Chelsea Clinton. Doesn't look anything like Bill Clinton.
Well, she looks like her mom, right?
Not really. Look at that face, dude. Where's a really good one? I mean, that lip, dude. That freaking lip.
Yeah, this one's not a home run for me.
All right, let's see a young Chelsea. These aren't the best pictures.
Why would Hillary get with this guy? Is he like a billionaire or something?
No, he's been part of the whole Clinton family thing forever. He's one of Bill's oldest friends. And then I don't know if you remember, but Juanita Broderick said that after Bill Clinton raped her, he said, "Don't worry about getting pregnant." I can't remember what he said. He had something that made him sterile.
Mm. Oh, so he wouldn't have been able to have Chelsea.
Right. So it could have just been arranged, since they were like best buddies.
Yeah. Those exaggerated faces. That's great.
I mean, she is the ugliest girl ever. She doesn't look anything like Bill Clinton. Which is funny because young Bill Clinton and young Hillary Clinton, they're actually really attractive people. But that is not the combo you get.
Right.
I mean, Bill looked like flipping Elvis, and Hillary looked like some cute hippie chick. And then you get now getting from this, I get.
Yeah. There's a logic here. And it looks like he's got like that wide jowl.
Yeah. Billy the one that rude.
It's arguable.
It's Hillary was never attractive.
You got to do a full one on that Drew Barrymore by itself.
There, young. There. I mean, I don't like the girl, but that was not an unattractive young lady by any stretch.
Yeah, she's fine. She's all right. Not like fine, but she's all right. Yeah.
Oh, cute. She's cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a quirky sort of way. Who knew she would grow up to be a crazy? Aw, she's a cute little girl.
Yeah. Who knew she'd grow up to be a monster?
That's right. Yeah, from these two people, Chelsea Clinton, you do not get. All right, what are you looking for, bud?
Tiny screwdriver.
Tiny screwdriver. Tiny, this one?
Not so tiny.
Oh, the Phillips head one?
Teeny tiny.
Where'd that go? This one?
Exactly.
All right. Geez, don't make fun of kids, Mike. I'm not making fun of kids. She's freaking 30, 40, I don't know. How old is Chelsea Clinton now? 30?
Mm-hmm.
She's like 30 years old.
40.
I can make fun of an adult's ugly child picture.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
She's 39. I
Yeah.
think that's fair.
Jeez.
I don't
So fair. Tacos?
know.
Tacos? Tacos? Can you bring me some tacos?
She's had 19 years to get over being an ugly kid.
That's right. She's a botched laboratory experiment. I'm going to get Hillary Clinton's picture off of my screen. Let's go back to Joanna Barnes. She's pretty, at least.
Yeah, what if Chelsea isn't either of their kids? What if they knew because they wanted to go into politics that they needed at least one kid, so they grabbed the bastard child of that dude? Or what would it be if you're a chick? You're not a bastard. What would you be?
Bastardette? I don't know.
They grabbed the bastardette child of this friend of theirs and said, hey, we need this as a decoration so we can become president.
Have you seen the Obama's kid?
What one?
Both of them. They're
Yeah, one of them looks like Obama, so I'm not buying that.
no. Wait until you see.
No, the skinny one, the skinny-faced one, looks like Obama.
No, wait until you see. Wait until you see. You think she looks like Obama?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? You can show me a picture of a guy who looks exactly like her?
Yeah. Let me see a better image here. I need high resolution. Dadgummit.
Oh, that is not a good picture of her. All right, so who's the guy and what relation does he have with Michelle?
That's that guy and that girl are the Obama's best friends. This woman is the woman who supposedly delivered, the doctor who supposedly delivered both of these kids.
Oh, and they both look like them.
That's right.
Yeah, because the little one is kind of, yeah, she looks like that doctor.
Yeah.
And then the other one looks like the husband.
Like freaking father.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time believing two president, or at least two Democratic presidents in a row had child swaps or fake children. I don't know, Mike. What kind of odds are we talking here?
It seems more responsible to have kids if you're running for president.
Yeah, but see, now you see them together. She doesn't look so much like Obama, does she? She looks way the hell more like him.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
that
yeah,
smashed in nose, that is the exact same nose. And then you have Obama with his little perky nose or whatever. And then you have Michael over here with his penis. see. Yeah, and it's just so funny that that's the doctor that delivered them.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, I put it in the bucket. It's not Barrymore good.
Yeah, the Barrymore, she looks like a clone almost.
Yeah.
Little Reddit Silver member says, I'm more inclined to believe the Obama conspiracy.
Let's read the article. It says fake news. Let's hear what Hoax Alert says about it.
Are you going to read it?
Oh, no. I was going to read it quietly. You can read it.
I don't want to read it.
False claim was first circulated in emails on social media as early as 2013 and continued to be shared, included in a post archived here, published as a meme on 2004-2019. It opened hoax. This is a meme that is widely shared. All right. This meme features photos of a man and woman implying they are the real parents. The story behind the false claim is found in a reverse image search that leads to videos and articles with purported details to support the claim. This one was published on YouTube in 2016 by Underground Resistance Network with the title, Are the Real Parents of Obama's Daughter's Family Friends? Michelle Obama is a known transsexual. So how did she give birth to Malia and Sasha? Oh my gosh. Other false stories. Okay, the couple in the photo is Dr. Anita Blanchard and her husband Marty Nebbit. The husband and wife have been among the Obama's closest friends in Chicago for decades. Dr. Blanchard, who specializes in obstetrics. Okay, and gynecology, delivered Malia and Sasha on respectively. Okay, so she did deliver them. University of Chicago Medical Center. Nesbitt has served as Obama's campaign treasurer in 2008 and is now chairman of the Barack Obama Foundation. The claim that Blanchard and Nesbitt are the parents centers on 3 points. 1, there are no photographs online accessible by Google search showing Malia and Sasha as young children. False. Lead Stories did a quick Google search and found this photo of the two children at age 5 and 6. What? Like they didn't exist before then?
I know, right? You just said they were freaking best friends.
Yeah. And this is Malia and her parents in 2001. Okay. 2, Malia and Sasha don't look like Barack and Michelle, but they sure look like Anita and Marty. It proves nothing. A cursory comparison of a child's photo with an adult cannot determine if someone is or isn't that child's parent. That's why courts and Maury Povich require DNA tests to prove paternity. To the average white eye, Malia might look somewhat like Nesbitt, but she looks remarkably like Barack Obama. What does a white eye have to do with that?
I don't know. I think there might be some slanting to this reporting.
Yeah. The former First Lady Michelle Obama is a man and cannot give birth. This is a claim made for years by infamous conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, Mike S. Miller, who posted a video in 2017 claiming final proof that she has a penis. In the video, Mr. Jones shows a series of pictures of Obama and points out to pleats in her dress and trouser. He says is evidence she has a penis.
Quote, Michelle appears in photos and videos to have a very large penis in her pants. shoulders are wide. Her face is very, very, very masculine. She looks like a tranny. And if you ask yourself, are the children a beard for Obama? And of course, Michelle Obama or Michael Obama, as he has called her. And he has called her Michael Obama in multiple videos.
It's just a slip.
Yeah, because I often call my wife Joe.
No, I don't know, maybe.
No, I don't.
Michael, Michelle, Michael.
I'm really, really comfortable with my wife's name.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm just saying it's not evidence. Call my wife Ron every now and then. Just kidding. I don't. Her name's Renee. Hey, Ron. I mean, Renee. What? Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Well, that is.
But I'm not going to count that as evidence. Other than Jones' own expertise in identifying a penis in pants, there is no evidence. That's probably true. This is the same Alex Jones who recently. Blah, 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 blah. Finally, if the Obamas decided in '98 when he was, that's just attacking the messenger. Finally, if the Obamas decided by '98 when he was a first-term state senator in Illinois that they needed to put together a fake first family, they would have been the only Americans who expected an African American with the middle name Hussein could be elected U.S. president. Convincing another couple, including a woman who was a doctor, to bear two children and loan them for the ruse would have been another major barrier. Well, if he did ever plan on being president, regardless of what his middle name was, definitely in the 90s, you'd say you're not, it would be very common to say, well, you're not, that ain't going to happen unless you're married with kids.
Vim Marie says there's a video of a friend of the Obamas saying Michael is transgender. And there are reports of Michael from as far back as high school, his high school friends saying that he's gay. And then that he was a regular at the gay bathhouses in Chicago.
Yeah. Nowadays, I think almost anyone could be president. With Trump, I think Trump just blew the doors off on what it takes to be president.
What? Barack's half white and a Bush family cousin. For some reason, I wouldn't even doubt that.
Yeah. Well, there's a conspiracy that
related, man.
Yeah, all presidents are actually related. So, and it is true. He is half white.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, who is his father?
Oh, no. Now you're going to tell me his father is not his real father?
Well,
Mike, everybody cannot be from a fake family. Who's his grandfather? Whoa.
Frank Marshall Davis, family friend. Was it always the family friend? Or this round-faced cherub boy?
His mom had a round face too, didn't she?
No, she had a very angular face. I think. Stanley. Who the hell names their kid Stanley? I mean, besides my parents, who names their daughter Stanley?
Oh, she had a chin.
Yeah. That's where the shape, but.
Oh, dude. Yeah, her face is busted. So it looks like out of a horror movie right there.
This one?
Yeah.
But, I mean, where is it? Frank Marshall Davis plus her. I don't know. He was a friend of the Obama's grandparents, or Stanley Ann's parents in Hawaii. They were all part of the whole Communist Party in Hawaii thing. I wouldn't know why they wouldn't just I don't know. It's all weird, man.
Hmm.
But he looks a hell of a lot more like him than him.
Not sold.
Let's see. Is that the only freaking picture of this guy they can find?
Well, the second one's a pretty good one. Pretty good comparison.
It's just
he just pursed his lips. I mean, it's two pursed lips at the same time. It's not really anything.
what the heck? Look, they can both smoke.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see the connection now.
It's more the difference between this guy and Obama. I mean, there's some similarity here, but there's like no similarity here. And this is George Obama, which same face shape, you know, a lot more similarity.
Yeah.
But he's all black. He's only half black. But, you know, you mix this in with some Stanley and Dunham, and he's a commie.
Yeah, I'm not.
His actual father is John Barrymore.
Oh no, John got around.
Yeah, that Barrymore fella. These commie bastages don't care who knocks up who. This must be why they want the government to raise your children. Ooh. Look up his Indonesian father theory. His Indonesian father was Sotero. What's his? I forget his first name.
Barry Sotero, right? Was that
No,
it?
that's Barack's. That was Barack's name in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Hey, there's his foreign student identity card. I think that might be fake. Lolo Sotero. Lola Sotero. So, what about it? He doesn't look nothing like Obama. So what's the Mike? You and your white eyes. Malik Obama. Malik. What about Malik? Look up Mohammed Subud. Who is Mohammed Subud? No, I don't think so. Because Obama's got a fro, bro. You can't get a fro from a Indonesian dude. Why is he freaking out?
Because he doesn't want you to know.
Oh. Yeah, you can't get the fro from the no fro, bro. He hates his brother Barry. Aw. Do, 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 do.
Can I have my
Jarring.
shirt?
Well, this is fun.
People
Oh,
tell them they have to fight.
Eden wants to show you guys her picture she did.
Yeah. Was that blood?
What to save up for on Friday? Huh?
She says
Is that blood?
for blood. What is the character's name?
It's what the heck? I'm totally blanking. This is so weird. It's from Demon Slayer.
It's from Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro. Yeah,
Tanjiro.
Is that what is that on her head?
it's a boy.
Yeah.
It's like a scar thing.
It's a boy.
Um,
Is a boy?
me too.
How old is Eden? Eden will be 17 in 3 days. 4 days?
Hey, happy birthday.
Friday. 4 days.
Thank you.
All right. She saved us from the rabbit hole. Actually, I'm going to wrap it up.
Did she get her car yet?
No, she doesn't have her license yet. Neither does Elijah.
No.
Lazy bum.
What's going on?
I know, right? Jeez. All right. I'm wrapping this puppy up.
Right.
I'm gonna absorb all my ink back into my bottle. Happy birthday. Will Paul McCartney sing to her? What? What? All right. All right. Let's see. Remove from stream. Add to stream. What am I doing? Oh, stop sharing. I think my Mac is locking up. Anyways, thanks everybody for being here. Let me double check, make sure there weren't any super chats that I missed. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Nope. Anything you want to add to this conversation, John, before we wrap it up?
Donut Earth is real.
Let's give Lone Star one more look-see. I don't think we've sold anything. At least I didn't notice anything come in. 66.56. Thank you for getting me off the 6606, but there's still 3 6s. Anybody want to pitch in? That'd be great.
Oh, go check out that Allegiance Arts Indiegogo and support your boy Kelsey.
Allegiance Art right here. The Futurist Norris Saga. It's got to be over 15 by now. Hold on, let me refresh this. It's at 15,148. Get in there and back that for you boys. And otherwise, we will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really